What's up, world? Top of the top. It is Saturday, December 20th, and I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because with Him, all things is possible. Happy Saturday to everybody out there. I know even though it's Saturday, we still have some of our travelers, some of our people who still have to get up to go to work. Not everybody's off on these days. Um, some of you are just getting home from work. But wherever you are coming from, please safe travels. If you're not going anywhere, you plan on just staying in the house today, still keep it safe. Do not allow anybody to come to your place of peace and disturb it. So to all my travelers who are moving out there on a Greyhound or catching a flight, the train, Uber, Lyft, cab, however you're moving around, please safe travels. Hope everybody's feeling blessed and appreciated and thankful for seeing another day and knowing with Him all things is possible. Happy Saturday, my beautiful people. It's gonna be a great day today. Um, you guys are gonna be with me probably for the rest of today. I got some things I'm going to be doing today, so 9 to 10, it probably will not be a second live today. So yeah, I got about two events that I'm going to be at today. So I'm going to be catching a lot of footage. I'm going to have my camera with me. So you guys will be able to move around with me while I'm doing what I'm doing. Um, we're 5 days away from Christmas. Um, so I know everybody may not be in the holiday spirit. This might be a bad time for a lot of people. I know for me, I'm never crazy about it, but we have to make the best out of it. So that's what we're gonna do. So I got some I want to chop it up about something that's very serious, something that is destroying our YouTube community, and I'm going to get into it. Y'all know me, I don't duck no smoke. So we're going to get into it. So let's go. All right. All my supporters, non-supporters, everybody who's just coming to check this no duck zone guy out because they might have heard of me, good or bad, doesn't matter to me. Welcome. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and to remind people of where they should be, where they should be coming to in the morning. If you're not here, then I don't know where you at. Let's go. Put my camera on. What the hell? Hold on, y'all. Okay, there we go. Now we cooking. Now we cooking. Um, y'all pretty much know me. Um, Even if you don't know me personally, y'all pretty much know me and know that I'm a solid guy. Some people have their opinions on me, which I could care less. Um, but when somebody's not solid back with you, that's the word of the day, solid. When people are not salad, but solid. When somebody's not solid with you, um, it um, kind of makes them look like a lame. Um, and I can't stand that. One thing I can't stand is somebody not being as real with you as you are with them. And like I said, in these YouTube streets, you get to see who's who. You know, I always talk about, and not to keep repeating myself because I'm not going to keep doing that. I don't want people to think this is a channel where I repeat myself all the time. But there's just certain things that need to be addressed. You know, something happened with me yesterday on somebody's channel I thought I was cool with, but they end up letting some sucker shit go on. And instead of them learning how to control their channel, they let the mods do it. And I'm sitting here like, this can't be happening. Are you kidding me? You know, and it's crazy because when you go supporting somebody who you probably shouldn't have been supporting in the beginning because they never was really talking about nothing, but you go over there anyway. And then it's like I don't get it. You know, you got people who just not solid. They're not solid in this game, man. These cats are trying to talk to you like they the shit and they this and they that. And then come to find out, in no reality, they're nothing. Beautiful, what's up? My Midwest sister, what up? Come to find out these people are nothing. So when all this is going down and they let the person disrespect me, remember I always talked about if you can't protect your channel or the people that's in it, then you know we don't need to be over there. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, I thought I was tripping, and then I know I'm like, wait a minute. I go to a lot of channels. I've never blocked, I've never timed out. Right? And it's crazy when you could tell a person who runs the channel what's going on and they sit back and they laugh at it. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? You know, you gotta watch out. That's my gunner. Man, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here, bro. Shit's corny. Some of y'all that really think y'all channels is popping, like, no, 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 absolutely not. But I'm seeing this and I'm like, and the best thing you do in them situations is block that person, unsubscribe to their channel, just just get away from them. People are not solid. That's the word, not just the word of the day. That's gonna be the word of the year. Solid. Nobody's solid, man. Hey, what up? All these cats that wanna act like they got motion, they solid, they real, they this, they that. Just be a bunch of niggas that just be talking shit. They be having a whole bunch of people that don't have a channel control they shit. Shit's crazy to me. But, you know, I love y'all. And you know, one thing about when it come to y'all, I always tell y'all if y'all see something wrong, address it. Just like if I see something wrong, I'll address it. That's what you guys are here for. But when you got people just there she go, Illis, my other Midwest sister, what up? You got people who just doing shit to be doing it. They telling you that you're doing too much, and then you like, what am I doing? Especially when you've been coming to somebody's channel supporting them before the other people really started coming. And this was the first time that you're like, what? Because you're a face that the moderator might not be familiar with, but the host knows you. You know, the host tells you, yeah, man, you know, that's my hitter. Nigga, shut up, cornball. You get to really find out who people are. You get to find out who people are. I'm the type, I'm no duck zone, I don't duck shit. Straight up. I'm gonna tell you straight up with the camera on. Goofy, corny, lame. And I'm sure somebody who's peeking will go back and tell it. I don't give a shit. Because one thing about me, I'm never hard to find. Jay Bliss, what up? I didn't get on here this morning to be negative, so I don't want people to, yo, it's too early to be negative. I don't want people to think that. It's just that, yeah, I know they are, they. That's cool. That's cool. I want them to be here. I want them to be here and I want them to listen. They might not necessarily be here, but somebody that they know might be here. It's cool. Because one thing I'm not playing with in 2026, I have no time to play with you little boys who call themselves grown men. I don't got time for it. I ain't got no time for it. I have no time for it at all. So they can watch while they eating their oatmeal, their grits, they baking their eggs. They might be smoking a blunt. They might be drinking on Henny this morning. I don't give a shit what they do. Watch. But people are not solid. They're just not solid. And we don't have solid people, man. It's just crazy. We don't have solid people. And it's disappointing. It's disappointing. Like, it's disappointing when you've never done anything. Then all of a sudden that happens and the person agrees with it when they know you never did anything. And they think that shit funny. And they condone the bullshit. These people don't be real. People think because they get on cameras and they show weapons, that makes them tough. Yeah, what's going on, Josh Sanders? You know? It's just another thing you idiots need to stop doing. Stop putting these weapons on the camera as if that's supposed to fear somebody. Oh, look what I own. Look what I own. The fuck is what's that? How many of y'all willing to put them shits down and put your hands up? Not too many of you. Shit whack, man. Dudes ain't solid. Yeah, I'm just saying, Illis, it's all right to have it for protection. Don't get it twisted. Some people need it. But how many of y'all gonna put it down? Like straight up. How many of y'all gonna really put it down? Putting it up on camera doing this all day, any idiot could do that. Anybody could do this all day. All day. How many of you really gonna put it down though? Y'all dudes ain't solid out here. Y'all really ain't. Y'all dudes really are not solid. And I'm after yesterday, I'm really convinced that a lot of you not. A lot of you are not. That's why I really can't take none of y'all serious. You know, sometimes I put myself in positions where I tend to back people up that shouldn't be backed up, that the rest of the world is like, fuck him. You shouldn't even be vouching for him. Why are you over there with him? I tend to do that because I know, hey, man, you know, eventually people are, is what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I know it is. I know it is. I know it is. I know it is. Like, come on, man. Y'all dudes don't be solid, man. So when this happens, I'm like, you know what? Sometimes God removes you from situations. Remember, I told you that I always stress that God removes you from situations that maybe you shouldn't have been in. God will move you from certain jobs, places, YouTube channels. She's a, no. Yeah, I know you do, Ellis. Ellis, I know. So, you know, when you remember, I told you this before. If you remove yourself from a channel or you get removed, 9 times out of 10, you weren't supposed to be there anyway. God will remove you. Because a lot of these channels are not worth being on, because a lot of these dudes are not talking about nothing. Not a damn thing. Half of them wouldn't lift up their foot to scratch their big toe if it itched. Yo, hey, Josh, you stupid. Yeah, Josh, you stupid. Yeah, so you know when all this stuff is going on with me, I'm like, wait a minute. And then you got the person in the chat saying, "Well, I'll give you a second chance." Second chance? First of all, you don't even know me, so what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, wait a minute, where do I know you from? Like y'all people don't serve no purpose for the channel, man. Y'all don't. And I really feel sad for you motherfuckers who got channels and think you're doing something. You really think you got control of your channel because of how many subscribers you got. Knock it off. Knock it off, man. Stop that, bro. It's pitiful. You know what? Cursing them out wouldn't mean anything. That's the reason why you sit here and you just observe the behavior. You see it and how you address it, babe. Oh yeah. How you address it is just guess the way I am. But my thing is this. It's too much people having problems with people that they shouldn't have problems with, or they allow somebody in their space to have an issue with the person. It's just crazy to me when I see that. But I don't trip, they. I don't trip off it. But I just think that a lot of these dudes are just corny to me. They not solid. You know what it feels like to get around some solid people. I've never met none of y'all in person, but since y'all been over here with me, y'all been real solid. Y'all been good. Y'all been some good people to have. Out of all the people that's been over here, there's only been two people I ever had to get rid of. And those are two people that shouldn't have been over here in the first place. Yeah, they are. They are. But it was just crazy yesterday, family. I'm just trying to get y'all to understand what I'm saying. This shit was crazy yesterday. I'm just sitting there like, what? And I'm thinking, well, damn, what the fuck was that about? Let me tell you something. When you come over here to this channel, can't nobody block. Y'all like if somebody I know doesn't have um a wrench. One thing, what's our rules over here? We don't block opinions. We block disrespect. Or if somebody's not saying nothing crazy, we let them live because we want them to come back. We want them to come back. I'm explaining it now, babe. We want them to come back. I could never have one of y'all block somebody in here without a wrench, and you'll have to give me a real reason why you blocked them, or I have to go back to what I have to go back and look at what they said, and then I'm like, that's not a reason to block them. Unblock them. Unblock them. You know what I'm saying? Unblock them. But when you got motherfuckers that be like, if the block makes sense, because that's the thing, the block has to make sense. If the block makes sense, I go, hey, look, man, my girl Vay, she be on it. Y'all got to be careful. Don't come over here with no shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got to do your homework. If somebody walked in here right now without a wrench and they know me, or even if they don't know me and they don't come in disrespectful, you can't just block them. That's not how it works. Now, if you know that first comment they making some goofy shit, or they put some emoji up that's racist, then that's something different. Now, if catches somebody, if Josh catches somebody, if Beautiful catches somebody, and then I go back and look at what they said, because that's what I do. I go back to the comments. I go, oh, hey, Illis, Beautiful, that was a good block, man, good block. See, can't come over here with that. But when somebody has been a supporter and they have never disrespected, and then all of a sudden on this day everything changes, and then the dumbass person who runs the channel goes, man, you probably came in here talking crazy. When? You know me. We've been around each other. How? Did you go back to look to see what was said crazy? Or because you such a, when it come to your moderators, you believe anything without even checking, doing your homework, like my man Josh said. That's cool. So how do you fix stuff like that is unsubscribe to them, block them. Now you ain't got to worry about it. Yeah, babe. See, and I'm the last person on this YouTube that y'all want to do that to. I'm the last person because I don't have to come up here and crash out. Some people they come up here and they yell, they scream, they have a temper tantrum. You see how cool, calm, and collected I am? It just shows you what I've been saying all this time. People are not who they say they are, and they can't control their damn channels. You don't know the person, babe, so it wouldn't even matter. And they're really a nobody, just to be honest with you. They're really a nobody. I'm gonna just be real with you. They really a nobody. They've been a nobody. But you know how, as brothers, as black men, we have to support each other. Dropping the T, what up? Okay, okay, all right. I got you then, babe. I got you then. I got you then. So I just didn't understand, where it came from. I'm not, I'm not sensitive about it, but it just shows you that people are not who they say they are. If you have a difficult time running your channel, then maybe you need to find something else to do, or maybe you need to add some type of season to your shit. I don't know what to tell you. That's why I say I don't care what nobody say about my channel. You can call it boring, you can say whatever, but I know how to run it. And I pays attention to everything that go on. Won't nothing walk by me and I really won't see it. Ain't no way. People are not solid. That's the word of the day. Solid. Somebody not solid, what you get rid of them, man. You got to be a solid person to be, you know what I'm saying? To be amongst each other. If somebody's not going to look out for your best interest, it is stupid. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If somebody ain't going to be real with you 1,000, they ain't going to be solid with you, man. Move. Move. But that's just something I had to share with because I thought about it last night, y'all. I didn't even watch the fight like everybody else did. I was in my own mind, and I'm on this person's channel where maybe I should have been going live myself, but that's what I get for going to waste my time on the channel that don't even really, you know what I'm saying? I ain't whatever. I should have been on my own shit. This is why sometimes you can't worry about going to other people's lives. A lot of times, if you doing a live, or if you have a channel, you need to focus on your shit. Unless you really, really know that you're safe over there and you're okay over there, but sometimes you still have to focus on doing your own lives. Steady trying to go support somebody else's. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're stupid. People want to tell you how you need to have the source for what you do, and they barely got it. Just saying. But it is what it is. I'm not going to address this. Yeah, I know, Vay. You listen, Vay. There's gonna be a lot of things on this YouTube that you ain't gonna want to do, but you're gonna have to do it to continue to be relevant. Even when they're telling you that you're not relevant, they tell you that you're a 40-year-old virgin and you're desperate. Whatever they can come up with. There's just things that you just gonna have to look over, look past, and keep it moving. I'm gonna tell you, like I told what you call it, you gonna have tough skin to be in these YouTube streets. It's almost like going to school and being bullied and picked on and having rumors spread. Some people could take it, some don't. Some people made it through their whole school life with people picking on them. You know, it is what it is, man. It's like this. This is what this YouTube is like. It's like going to school. I know people who were bullied their whole life until they got tired of being bullied, started fighting back. So that's how it is on there, man. But you ain't bullying me. It's just not happening. There's not gonna be no moderators bullying me. It ain't gonna be nobody running no channels bullying me. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. But and it's great that that happens. You know why that's great that that happens, Vay? It's great that it happens because before the year ends, you get to see that. Somebody said, "What? I've been bullied, fought back. Now I give up." Well, you're not supposed to give up. Giving up is weak talk. We don't do that. We don't give up. We don't give up. Never supposed to give up. When you give up, you're showing signs of weakness, and we don't do that. But this is not about being bullied in school. I was making a point of being bullied on YouTube, um, and I think it's disgusting. I think it's disgusting when you go somewhere where you thought that everything everything was okay. Yeah. No, that's not being honest. That's being weak. Giving up is weak. Giving up is weak. That's not being honest. That's being weak. We don't deal with weak people over here because our thing is to keep people strong and let them know that never let somebody step on you. Never let somebody just pick pick at you and poke at you and push you. We don't do that. See, because when you give up, you're only a step away from doing something that you don't want to do. So giving up means sometimes you might not give up just on a situation. You might start giving up on life. And when you start giving up on life, that could lead to you taking somebody's life or possibly you taking your life. Are you going to John's boxing gym? Oh man. Yeah, I ain't been over to John's in a minute. I'm gonna get there though. Who's there today? I think is Francis there today? Might be Francis, her husband. I don't think Mamba there. I don't think Mamba's there. I don't know who's there. Hey, it don't matter. When you go up in there, tell him he's at the front desk. Okay, Shabazz. Okay. I'll be over there to see them. I can't go today, but I'll be over there to see them. Yeah, I know. Yeah. My man Lou. My man Lou. Shouts to my man Lou. I'm gonna come up in there, Coach T. Yeah, definitely, Coach T. I love Coach T. Shout out to Coach T. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So yeah, when you give up, it leads to you doing something that you don't want to do. So we have to keep in mind there's no such thing as just giving up. You could be tired with something. You can want to wash your hands with something. Yeah. I know. I look from yeah. Yeah, tell him I said what's up. Tell him I said what's up. Yeah. I'll be over at John's then. I'm not gonna lie to you. As far as me getting back into boxing and training, somewhere I might be going back to. I have to think because I live in Harlem. I'm from the Bronx, but I'm looking to get back into maybe doing the Masters division. So I have to pick a gym to go to. John's gym might be a gym I might be going back to. I might. I'm kind of deciding. Because when it's wintertime, you don't want to be traveling too far. Man, the things people got to do in New York City to get to a boxing gym is crazy. It's crazy what we got to go through here. Okay. 126 in Amsterdam. Yeah. I'm just on the other side of that. On the other side of that. I'm on the other side of that. Trying to get a gym in Harlem. It is deep from Harlem. It is deep from Harlem, but you know what? When there's a will, there's a way. And when you're trying to get somewhere, you're gonna do what you gotta do. We'll make it, man. You know, we'll make it. One thing about here in New York, we're gonna do what we gotta do to get to where we need to go by any means necessary. Train, bus, walk, cab. That's just how it is, man. That's why I don't mind coming to the gym, seeing the fighters and the coaches, because a lot of these coaches, they all don't have cars. Some of them got to get on the bus. Some of them got to get. Some of them are struggling, man. And that's not me being disrespectful to them. Every coach is not making the same amount of money. Because when people see these coaches in boxing, they think that they all making the same amount of money. Man, no, these not. Some of these coaches are really trying to. They're trying to make it. They've had fighters that have turned their backs on them. Um, some coaches that want to go to the nationals, they can't get to the nationals because they can't afford to go. It's difficult, man. It's difficult with these coaches. That's the reason why the fighters or the coaches are so important to me. And the fighters or the coaches are the reasons why I do this whole shit. Yeah, they can't. They can't. A lot of these coaches can't. They can't afford to go, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Um, but I'm going to do something about that. I'm going to help. There's already somebody helping with that in that department, but they can always get more help. Got lines then with the heavy bags and the puck. Yeah, I've been over there before. I think during was it during COVID or after COVID? I think it might have been during COVID. But I'm looking to go to a boxing gym. So yeah, John's Gym. You got Hell's Gate in Astoria, Queens, another place I will be going to probably train sometime. But it's a busload. Yeah, but for these coaches, man, I feel bad sometimes because a lot of them are struggling to make it, and some have to have a job at the end of the day, and they gotta, man, it's a lot. Who's where's my yeah, yeah, I remember when he was doing that. I remember when he was doing that. But gone, what's that? Going late by. You make sure you come on back. Make sure you come on back. If you ever feel like you want to give up and you feel like you don't have a place to come to, going, and I don't want you to think I was getting on you going, but I want you to hear what I'm saying. I want you to listen to me real good. If any channels you going to or whatever you're going through in life, when you feel like you're about to give up, you want to wash your hands, you come over here. We gonna keep you on your feet over here because we don't judge people no matter what they go through, no matter what their sexuality is. You come on back here. You come on back here. You're gonna be all right. Promise. I promise you. Nobody over here is gonna judge you. Now we might crack jokes on you, but this is the #1 channel on YouTube. But we don't do none of that ignorant shit. And if we are ignorant, we're ignorant in funny ways. We don't do all that with people. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Oh, I'm gonna see you in a couple of hours anyway. I'm gonna see you in a couple of hours. I'm gonna grab my equipment. I was just telling the people I'm gonna grab my equipment and I'll be over there. Eric, oh, excuse me, Eric Jordan, what up? I go live as much as I can. Um, but probably every morning I would say sometime between 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning I would. So yeah, I would. That's usually what I do. That's usually what I do. I try to go live as much as I can. I'm gonna get some fighters up here too. It's just lately I've been busy, and I know some of the fighters been busy, but I'm gonna get some. Yeah, well, you know what happened is you're gonna get 8 likes. I don't pay attention too much to the likes. Sometimes I'll say smash the like button because sometimes you got it, but you always gonna get people who just lurking in the bushes. That's what you get. You get people lurking in the bushes. It's like running a restaurant, Doug. You have some people. Oh yeah, they got people in the bushes. That's okay. That's okay, babe. Let them stay in the bushes. That's cool. They can stay right where they at. This low, I don't even open up to people like that. Let me tell you something, Gone. You know why? God sent you here, and it wasn't by accident. I'm not trying to get religious. So you don't open up to people like that on the regular. God sent you somewhere where you can open up over here. We don't do that over here. Now you go to some other channels, man, they've been blocked you and got you up out of here. We don't do all that. You keep coming back, keep coming back. As long as you keeping it respectful, you can come back here as much as you want. And then after that, when I see that you're a solid person, and you're a real solid dude or whatever, I'll rent you up and you'll be part of the family. But until then, it's like church. You know how they tell you to keep coming back? Some churches try to rush you to be a member. Well, we don't rush you to be a member. We just tell you to keep coming back. That's all. Keep coming back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just keep coming back, man. I don't worry about the people that I don't worry about the I don't worry about the people in the bushes. They can stay where they at. I can care less. My show doesn't go off how many likes I get. Because all that don't even matter to me. Some people pay attention to that. I don't really give a shit about none of that. It's not gonna stop me from going live. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yeah, but today, yeah, y'all, today is a great day. Got a Christmas party. Like I said, a Christmas party to go to. Shout out to my brother Omar Branch, who y'all just seen up here. Um, we gonna be we gonna be lit today. So of course my camera's gonna be with me. Y'all gonna see some things today when I get out of here. Some um well, you know what? You can say it as much as you want, Bay. I can say it as much as we want, but people, you could tell people to smash the like button, but that don't mean they gotta. I think that's what people get the misconception of how all this works. You could tell people to smash the like button, but for the people who know, they're gonna smash it already. And for the people who are trying to come and see what you're talking about, they're gonna wait before they smash it. And then you got the ones that just don't like you, that just want to come and see what the fuck you're talking about. Exactly. You can lead the horse to the water, but you can't make him drink it. So that's the type of people you got running around on YouTube. If you know somebody and you support them, you're gonna smash it. And then if you don't know nothing about them, then you're gonna come check them out. Let me see if I like this channel. Okay, I like what homie's talking about. I like what baby girl talking about. I'm gonna smash the like button. Then you got those who just coming to watch. Yeah, he Gone could come back. Gone could come back. Come on, coming back. Like they tell you in church, come back. Come back and we gonna figure this out. You keep coming back going and we gonna figure this out. There's ever a moment where you feel like, hey, I'm about to crash out. I can't take it. But whatever my um, financial situation is, and I'm feeling my mental health is not where it need to be. You come on back here. Guarantee you. None of us on here is perfect. I'm going through something financially, sometime mentally. I find way, but this is my sanctuary. This is how I keep it all together by coming right here. Because if it wasn't for me being on this channel or me having one, sometimes I wouldn't know what I would do. I wouldn't know what to do if I didn't have this. I would lose my mind. But I got some of the most beautifulest people, the most beautifulest people here. Hit dropping the T on IG. You can hit me on IG. I'm no Duck Zone on IG. I'm Clarence on Facebook. If you don't have none of that, then it's okay. You come back here. But if you got that, holla at me. We treat people like we treat people as they like if they're our immediate family. None of us are immediate family, but that's how we treat each other. And like I was saying earlier, some channels don't know about that. They don't do it. Yeah, you follow us on Instagram. You feel like you having a moment, and I'm not being funny because we all have moments. But if you just having a moment where you feel like this is it, I can't take this. I'm weak because you're not weak. None of us on here is weak. Sometimes that's just the devil playing with your mental. That's the devil playing with your mental because none of us are weak. None of us. We all are strong individuals, black, white, whatever your nationality is, whatever country you come from, whatever state you come from. Yeah, we got this. We got this. You're gonna be all right, Gone. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. Trust me. You in a channel where there's no channels like this. And that's not me taking a shot at nobody. Yeah, you can link up with my girl Illis, but just be careful because she keeps razors and butter knives on her. The Michigan people are different. They keep razors and butter knives on them. So just be careful when you don't talk crazy to Illis. That's all I ask you. Illis, I'm just playing. Hey Illis, you know I had to get you. Yeah, I'm just playing, man. Illis, Vay, beautiful, Angie, dropping the T is probably some of the most amazing women I have ever seen in these YouTube streets. Talking to you, Gone. Never met none of them personally. When I do, they're gonna get one big ass hug from me because they had made my channel much better than what it was a couple months ago. For real. And there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, you giving these women credit for making your channel better. Your channel was always popping. Yeah, my channel was always popping. Don't get it twisted. But there's nothing wrong with giving people their props if they made your channel just a little better than what it was. So, Gone, this is where you need to be. Look at that. I'm not going to curse you out. Yeah, he worried. Josh is Josh is worried. Yeah, but Eric Jordan, I see you, my guy. Yeah, even with somebody like Eric Jordan, you know what I'm saying? All of y'all, man. This is the reason why I treat y'all the way I do. I treat y'all the way I do because you guys have made it so possible. So when I see people letting other people run away their subscribers, whether you have a wrench or not, when you let somebody run away your subscribers, that's a problem. She said, that's why I always speak on mental health. Yeah, I spoke on mental health one time. You know what's so crazy? When I spoke on that, like, once again, I don't think about views like that, but you would think that when you speak on stuff like that, um, it'll be a whole bunch of views for it because mental health is something real. But you know, you look at the views and you go, only 30 views. Well, I guess people didn't like it. But if you get on here being messy, talking about black on black crime, you get like a 50,000 views for it. Because like I always say, it's always truth versus popularity, and nobody cares about what's the truth. They just care about what's popular. It's cool. But I've spoke about mental health. I've spoke about depression. I've spoke about people committing suicide. I've spoke about bullying. Go back to my old videos. Just go back to my old videos. I spoke about stuff like that. All that stuff y'all talking about, I didn't touched all that. I touched all that. People don't want to hear that shit. Oh, come on. What are you doing, you idiot? Yeah, you was here when I did it. You was here when I did it, Josh. I did plenty of videos like that, man, because it was always deeper It was always deeper than boxing. It was always deeper than boxing. I'm saying it was always. It's not fun. So when we have somebody like Gone coming in here and feeling some kind of way about whatever you're going through in life, we got to keep the person close to us. Got to keep the person close to us. Because if something ever happened and we like, yo, you remember that person that used to come through? Well, I guess they okay. I'd rather have contact with them. That's the reason why once I got cool with you guys, I didn't want y'all just on YouTube. I needed, if you had Facebook, if you had IG, I needed to be in contact with you. Something happens and I don't see you guys for a couple days. Now I'm concerned. Oh, I ain't see dropping the T for almost a week. What happened? I haven't seen Vay, Illis, Angie, Beautiful, Josh. I told you when we don't hear from Coach Seafood, I go up to go see him. I haven't seen him. He ain't post nothing. I haven't. That's not like him. Let me go see him. Let me go see him. Something wrong. Even if I don't go stay with him a long time, I gotta pop up on him. All right, he good. If I don't hear from D Free, okay, now I'm gonna have to call him. I know he be busy, but if I go without hearing from him for too long, now I gotta go video chat him. What's going on? You change somebody's life just by asking them, just showing that you care. You got people that got family right in the same state they live in that won't even bother to pick up the phone and ask them how they doing. They won't even do it. It's crazy. They won't even do it. They will not get up to, and you like, damn, that's crazy. But you got somebody miles away that could be on the East Coast, that could be on the West Coast, that could be in the Midwest, that could be down south, that just go out their way to ask you how you doing. It's crazy. People are not solid, man. And that's why that was the word of the day, solid. People are not solid. Just because somebody talks tough on social media, that doesn't make them solid. Anybody could do that. Rappers do that all the time, and half of them are soft. So yesterday was great for me because I got to see the motherfucker for who they are, who they been. Sometimes you just waiting for people to, and that was the moment. December 19th was the moment. Now you have nothing to worry about. When you bring your new year in, you can say, good. It's better to get rid of the garbage now than to get rid of the garbage in the new year. You want something solid? You will, babe. You will. You will. Took me a long time too. Yeah. Jeff Spark, what up? Yeah, that's what Vay said. That's what Vay said. But smash that like button, y'all. What are we looking like on a, not that it really be mattering to me, but what are we looking like on the likes, y'all? What are we looking like on the likes? What's the likes looking like? Y'all holler at me. Let me know. My man Jeff Spark, man. This is 11. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I ain't mad. I ain't mad. I'm not mad at all. I don't get mad at that. Some people get pissed when it comes to the likes. I don't get mad. People like what they like. And if you ain't up here being all negative, ain't nobody trying to listen to what you saying. 12, it's cool. Appreciate y'all. And everybody that's in the bushes, you can come out the bushes now. Y'all don't have to stay in the bushes looking and being nosy. Wait to see what I'm talking about. Bring your little funny looking asses out the bushes. He said, I got you. I know it's with meds. He keeps me in a bit. But that's good then, Gone. That's good. That's good. You just keep in mind what I told you. When you start feeling some kind of way, I mean, I don't want you just to come through here when you're feeling bad. I want you to come through here, period. But just remember what I said. Keep this in mind. This is no joke. You might not get this from anybody else on any channel because people are so cruel and nasty. They don't care what you're going through, what you diagnosed with. A lot of them will tell you this ain't the channel for it. Get up out of here. Because that's all these a lot of these channels, that's all they produce is negativity. That's all they produce. So with you saying these kind of things, they'll be like, man, get him up out of here. Pack him up, man. Nobody care nothing about what you going through. We all going through something. Pack him up. Get him out of here. Not knowing if something happened to you, then somebody else is coming on the channel saying, y'all remember the dude gone? The person gone? That y'all really wanted him gone? Well, guess what? Now the person's gone. For real. Nobody talked to him. Nobody wouldn't listen. Now the person gone for real. Straight up. Now the person's gone for real because you wouldn't listen to them. You judged them on something that they have no control over. They didn't ask to be that way. They didn't ask to be that way. That's okay. You know what? That's okay, Gone. You gotta understand, brother. God removes people out your life that serve no purpose, that probably shouldn't have been there in the first place. So don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. And I know that you might not want to hear that, but God removes people who don't serve a purpose in your life. They have no motion. They not solid. There's three things that you're gonna have to do going to make it in this world. You're gonna have to protect your peace, your space, and your surroundings. So believe me, don't feel bad. If you don't know what it feel like to be around some solid people, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. I officially, hey, Vay, he don't have to have a wrench. He'll get one though. Matter of fact, I'll tell you what I'll do for you. This is what I do for you. And I usually don't do this. Uh oh damn it, I can't do it from here. Hold on. This is what we'll do. Right? Y'all stay talking to him while I'm doing this. Tay Tay, what's up? All right. That's what we'll do for you, going. Okay? Because we don't want you gone from here. We don't want you gone from here. We want you right here. You know, sometimes, the marijuana can help, but you also could get some Medicaid over here. Your medication could be over here. Some good advice sometimes could be the best medication. Coming over here, it'll work. Coming over here, being with us, it'll work. None of us is perfect. That don't mean we all are perfect, but this would be the best place to come. You come kick it with us. Yeah, you stuck with us now, man. You stuck with us now. This would be the best medication to come get is to come kick it with us because we are solid people. You know what I mean? Nah, you ain't gotta. Nah, we have a new member of the family, Tay Tay. Um, gone later by is one of the newest members of the family, Tay Tay. So we want to welcome him with open arms. Um, and we're going to keep him and his family just like we do with everybody else in here. We're going to keep him in our prayers, his family, and whatever else he's going through, the same way we do each other. We're all going to do that. When Illis was going through something, I prayed for her. Ray going through something, I prayed for her. And that's what we're going to do. I keep telling you, we're not like any other channel. Yeah, Erico? You're all right over here. I'm telling you. And this is not me being cocky. You're not going to no other channel on YouTube getting this kind of energy, brother. You're just not going to do it. Because being ignorant is the key. Being ignorant seems to be the key for some of these people that they got to sell their soul just to make $1, or they got to sell their soul just to get people to recognize who they are. Yeah, you got to do it. For the brother that did what he did to me yesterday or made me feel some kind of way, I pray for him, but I'm just never messing with him again. Never messing with him again. That's what we have to go into 2026, leaving people right where they at. That's what we got to do in 2026. We got to leave people right where they at. Forget who you thought you was cool with. Forget who you thought you liked. Forget who you thought liked you. In 2026, we got to leave motherfuckers in 2025. Leave them right where they at. Because what people are going to do is once the new year get here, they're going to bring a whole bunch of 2025 shit up, a whole bunch of 2024 shit that ain't got nothing to do with the new year. So for the new year, leave all the people in 2025. Leave their ass where they at. Oh, well, 6 months ago you said, I don't give a shit what I said to you. It's a new year. Straight up. That's all I want to see, Tay. I want to see everybody. All of us are going to win. I really don't care about. I mean, I want everybody to win, but I'm most worried about my people in my channel. I want them to win. I want people in my channel to win. And that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, leave the bullshit in 2025. Don't come to me, yo, man, this was said in July of 2025. We in January. Soon as January 1st get here, I don't want to hear none of that shit. Unless we're bringing up something funny that we can sit back and laugh at, far as drama, don't come to me with it. Now, not to keep bringing up the situation with you, Gone, but you see how Gone walked in here, and he would have walked in somebody else's channel and said that, yo, I give up on life, and somebody would have just blocked him. They would have just blocked him. And he wouldn't even know what he was getting blocked from. He wouldn't even know what he was getting blocked for. Yeah, we're gonna work. We definitely gonna work. We're gonna work. We're going to work. I'm gonna see all you guys next year. For my fellas, and the ladies, this is for y'all too. But I know a lot of y'all are not gonna be able to make it because I can't tell y'all to come somewhere twice in 1 year. But don't worry. But so there will be a No Duck Zone gala next year. There's a gala that I'm putting together. Um, it was supposed to be a Father's Day gala. I might still do it. I'm not expecting everybody to show up. I'm just letting everybody know what it is that I'm doing because I want to see you guys in August. But I'm just giving y'all a heads up on some of the things that I'm working on. So just a heads up, y'all. That's all. You guys are. Yes, yes, we're glad that you ended up here too, man. Just remember, stay level-headed, stay focused, because some people they shift their energy and their anger towards the wrong people that had nothing to do with why they're mad in the first place. You understand what I'm saying? Some people tend to do that. They get mad at people, and it's like, wait a minute, we're not the enemy. We're not the enemy. So just keep that on your mind that we're not the enemy. All right, Tay. Hey, love you too. Yeah, love all y'all. Y'all know what it is with me already. So make sure you stay level-headed, going, stay focused, and just remember, whenever you somewhere else and you feeling some kind of way, even if we're not online, if I'm not on YouTube, we just put out our social medias, Instagram, Facebook. Holler at us behind scene. I'm always willing to. I'm always willing to talk to people behind scenes if I'm not busy. I've had a lot of conversations with a lot of people that there's things that people tell me behind scenes that I'm only going to tell you. God sends some of the most amazing people to me to tell me things, and they go, I don't know why I'm telling you because I don't open up to people. And it's not my job to put things out. When you tell me something, you say, hey, you keep this shit between me and you. That's exactly what I do. That's exactly what I do. Because I'm not going to put something out. If you tell me something, that shit stays between us. Do you know some of the things that's been told to me on here? If I let it out, how many of your lives will be destroyed if I went out of my way to say some things? Are you crazy? You know how much chaos would erupt if I just went and told half of the things that was told to me? Oh man, it'd be pure chaos out here, pure chaos. But that ain't me, man. That ain't me. You don't get no brownie points for that. You ask me not to say something, and you go, I'm only telling you. So if it get out there, I know you said something. Okay. Now, if you told 10 other people, then you better check with the other nine. Don't come looking at me because I didn't say shit. I know that. I ain't say nothing. You better check with the other nine people. Yeah, we not on that. We not on that, beautiful. We there. You already know. We not on that. So go on, you good. You in a safe place. And anybody else out there? Yeah, yo, for real. For real. If I have a conversation with Illis behind line and she asks me not to say something, then respectfully, I'm not. Beautiful, Vay, Josh, Jeff, D Free, dropping the T. Some people feel comfortable with talking to particular people. It's not that you have anything against anybody, but sometimes it's just that one person that God sends to you, or you go to them, you go, I feel more comfortable telling you, I don't know what it is. God's telling me to talk to you. So, me, I choose to put everything I need to, everything I'm going through, I choose to talk to the world about it. Most importantly, you guys. It's a lot of shit I could keep to myself. I remember coming up here telling people before some of y'all got here. Some people wouldn't have mentioned it, but I got up here like, yeah, I remember telling people around COVID, me and my wife was about to go our separate ways, and we weren't even married yet. We didn't get married to the following year. But I remember one time I was just like, yo, I'm sick of this shit. There's a lot of shit I used to do when I got with Tiff, man. I wasn't no perfect guy. I did a lot of shit. Still got a lot to work on with me. None of us are ever going to be perfect. It's just that's just not the world we live in. But when you don't have people being solid, a lot of people ain't solid, man. Everybody just act like they shit. These people are weird, man. They weird. They weird. But whenever we get a brother or a sister over here that feel like, oh my God, I can breathe because I finally found the channel where I can breathe. I'm safe. Yes, you are. Your family until you decide you don't want to be family no more. I made that perfectly clear. People didn't get that. and they had to find out the hard way, and I had to get them up out of here. Things are hard to live with, but you have the ability to fix it even when you don't think you. Yeah, exactly, exactly, Erico, exactly. That's why we let them know over here, you great. Um, I'm gonna be honest with you. Can I give you my opinion on that, Gone? Um, and I want everybody to back me up on this. I want everybody. Well, you don't have to back me up, but I just want y'all to listen. They tell people to call these hotlines, right, and call these places or call 911 when you feel like you're gonna do something to yourself, right? I'm not saying that's a bad idea, but sometimes that's not always the case because you have people who think they're going through something, and then you got the people who really are. So when you get around people who are really going through something, like I mean, they really like they're not there. You get a dose of reality of, oh, I wasn't. My life is not as fucked up as I thought it was. Damn, what kind of place they got me around? These people are in fucking insane. Then now you get hit with all this type of medication where you really do start being crazy. You like shit. I thought my life was messed up, and now it's really, you know what I'm saying? Um, and it's crazy. But I also think that when you can get around some good people, instead of you having to be placed where you have to go to counseling, you got to sit in a circle and you got to talk to people. This right here gone became sanctuary. This always became the sanctuary. This. So when you talk about needing therapy or counseling, this became it right here for me. Oh, well, Duck, what happens if you go through something that you can't control? Well, this is where the problem comes in that people don't realize. You don't have control of something, you don't try to control it. Okay, I'm gonna say that again because that probably went over some of y'all heads. You can't control something that you don't have no control over. You shouldn't have been trying to control it in the first place if you don't have no control over it. Now, when you don't have, if you don't have no control of your mental, then it's like, okay, now I have to do something because I don't want to be put in a situation where I do something to somebody or they do it to me. Because I know I live in a city where mental health is at an all-time high. And nobody cares about, some people could hit some weed that was laced and go out there and run into somebody. And mind you, they're not function right now because they did something. They run out there, you run out there to somebody who's really crazy. You don't know what they got going on. They don't know what you got going on, and then boom, stuff happens. Yeah, yeah, go on. It that could happen. Well, I tell you what, go on. You'll recognize yourself today. You still normal, so don't tell yourself that you're not normal. See, because the first signs of your mental being messed with is who am I? Nobody likes me. Nobody cares about me. Do I belong here? If there's a God, why is he allowing all this to go on in my life? Why the women that I thought I could trust that cared for me suddenly when I expressed to them how I feel or what I was going through, why did they leave me? There's different signs to somebody's mental being messed with where you starting to question who you are or do you belong here? Do I belong here? Oh, it wasn't meant for me to be here. I'm not fit to be here. Maybe the world is a better place without me being here. And this is the type of thoughts that people start to get. They get these thoughts. Soul is not disappointing you. You know, this stuff is disappointing you going because you tell yourself that. If you keep telling yourself that and you keep allowing your mental to be messed with, then it's going to be like that. Because let's just say like this. You go out there in the world and you allow all this stuff that's bothering you to get the best of you, you're gonna find yourself in a situation that your back is gonna be against the wall. You understand? So you can't tell yourself, I'm disappointed in myself. I don't like myself. I can't do this. I can't do that. From this day forward, today, all of it stops going. On this day of December 20th, it's 9:12 a.m. I don't know where you at. You're not telling yourself that. You're going to tell yourself, whatever your real name is, you're going to tell yourself, the bullshit stops. I'm not feeling sorry. I don't want nobody feeling sorry for me. I am somebody, and whatever I'm going through, I'm going to overcome it. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some time, but I'm going to bounce back. I don't care how my family looks at me, how my job looks at me, my so-called friends look at me, the women that I was dealing with look at me, how people in my community look at me. I don't care what anybody says. That's all. From this day forward going, it changes today. It doesn't change when the ball drops for the new year. It doesn't change next summer. It doesn't change next December. It changes today. Today. Today is a wrap. I went and found some people on the channel that might have made me change on how I look at things. They gave me a different perspective of what life really is. And that's what we do. Because I'm telling you, you go to all these other channels, they could care less. Everything is about making videos that's going to get them views, clickbaits, and make them popular. We don't care about it. I don't care about none of that over here. That's what separates me from all these people. I don't care about that. Not at all. So just keep that on your mind, man. Keep that on your mind. You gotta tell yourself today, going, not tomorrow, not Monday. Today, I gotta make change. It's not gonna be a quick process. It's gonna take some time. Not expecting you to just be change all day today. That's not what I'm saying. But you're gonna start telling yourself today, this bullshit is gonna stop. I'm somebody. I'm gonna overcome it. I don't care what nobody thinks. You know, and I hate to say it, going, sometimes you have to walk around with the I don't give a shit attitude, but not care about your life. Care about your life, but the not give a shit part is not caring about what somebody thinks about you. One day at a time. You know how people go around and they be like, he act like his shit. He acts like his shit don't stink. Oh, I know my shit stinks. I just don't care about how you think it smells. I know it stinks. Thank you. Thank you. I don't care. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. No, you have to. You have to, Vay. You have to. You have to. You have to, Vay. You have to have this attitude. And you got to know who to push that attitude towards when you're walking around with the I don't give a damn attitude. The I don't give a damn attitude is for the people that don't give a damn about you. DP Rocker, what's up, my brother? That's what the I don't give a damn attitude is for. It's for the people who don't give a damn about you, who don't want to see you successful. So that's who that's for. Yeah, yeah, that part, Ellis. I don't really care about none of that. My attitude has always been what it's been, and it's going to continue to be like that. But I know who to shift it towards and who I don't need to shift it towards. I know the people who's been there for me, who's always supported me, and who's continued to support me. So let me tell you something. If there's ever a rumor being put out about me or any negative shit being said about me, I don't trip off that shit, bro. My brother DP Rocker and my brother Josh Sanders, they in here. Jeff Spark, they's in here. Come on, they was in here 2 years ago when shit popped off with me. Hey, I'm still here. Hey, gone. I'm still here. I'm still here. Yeah, yeah, I'm still here. And that's what pisses people off when you're still here. When you're still here and you're able to still do what you do, that pisses people off. Because in real life, some people want you gone. And I don't mean just you gone. I'm just talking about in general. Sometimes people want you gone. Some people want you, they want you erased off the earth. It's sad. People actually want you out of here. Forget somebody praying on your downfall. You got people who want you gone. They want you out of here, bro. I am sick of seeing this dude. I'm tired of seeing her. I want them gone. But you got to keep going. You got to keep going. Yeah, you still remember when I wasn't monetized? Let me tell you something. Somebody said to me, "Damn, you just got monetized, but you've been on here for a while." I said, "Well, sometimes it takes a while. You got to remember, my channel been up. I want to say I got it I got it on my birthday in 2021, but I didn't do nothing with it, and that was my fault. Had I done something with it, I probably would have been got monetized. But I didn't do nothing with it. I didn't do nothing with it until 2023. And even then, some people was like, "But you can't say what should have been happened. It's all on God's timing." Yeah, yeah. So everything was on God's timing when I did get monetized, and I appreciate it. I never stressed getting monetized. I told y'all plenty of times up here. I don't give a shit about that. It happens when it happens. When it happened, is God made it happen for me. They want me going by later. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They want you going by later. But you know what? The only time you need to be gone by, and maybe not later, is when you're being around people who can't accept you, that don't want you around. Well, gone, bye. It ain't gonna be no later because you don't respect me, you don't respect who I am, so it's never a later. Bye. Because I don't have to be here. You don't go places where you don't go places where you're not respected, you're not appreciated, and you're not accepted. And that's for any of them. A lot of us can go to other channels and we all might not get that same treatment that we get in here. And it's an uncomfortable feeling because when you used to come in the no Doug zone and you're laughing and you're joking, you take that somewhere else, and then here it is, you're getting into it with other moderators or other trolls, and now you like, this ain't the same feeling I get when I go to no Doug zone. It's not that same feeling. He wouldn't dare let somebody come in there and talk about my hair being nappy, or talk about me being fat, or me being slim, or talk about my sexuality, or making fun of my mental health. Or, oh, you feel like you're gonna die today? Well, when you're gonna die? Go ahead and go over there and get that. Why don't you go ahead and leave? Like, mean stuff that people would say, and it's mean, mean. Yeah, certain channels. Exactly. Yeah, certain channels. Depends on where you talking about going. Mean. It's crazy how people will do that. People will do that. It is nasty work, man. Nasty work. People would go out of their way to violate you like that. Make you feel like you're not worth nothing. Like I said, they want you gone. They want you up out of here, man. Get his ass up out of here, man. He ain't talking about nothing anyway. Get him up out of here. He said he was gonna commit suicide. Well, shit, that's his problem. I don't care what he do. I got problems of my own. You just got mean people like that. Mean, crazy. Oh yeah, babe, I got you. I got you. It ain't nobody important though, but I definitely will. Um, people just don't. People are not solid, man. People are just not solid. And me, DP Rocker, a lot of the brothers Crush, all of us that have known each other for a good 4 or 5 years, we have talked about this. People wasn't solid then, and some of them same people are not solid today. They still running around being the same people they were when they came on here, picking and poking at people that ain't picking and poking at them. People taking everything that they mad about that ever happened to them in their childhood and they putting it out on social media. If you come from a broken down home, a broken home, your father wasn't there, your mother might have been prostituting, she might have been on drugs. One time you might have lost your kids, your house might have burnt down, you lost your job. Um, Nobody wouldn't help you. The people you thought that was your friends was sneak dissing you or talking left behind your back, whatever the case may be. Just remember, that's nobody's problem. That's nobody's problem, and it's not for you to come on social media crashing out because people think that because they went through this type of stuff in real life, they have a right to crash out. You don't have a right to crash out with people who are not responsible for why you went through what you went through in the first place. So what gives you the right to come up here barking on people? You don't have no right. You have no right at all. And then people are trying to convince you they went through more than what they saying they went through to make it seem like their life was so. Some of y'all can't just be comfortable with the life that it was written for you. You can't be comfortable with it, right? You got to make up something to make it seem like your life was harder than what it is. Half of y'all, the stories y'all tell be a bunch of bullshit. Cause I'm like, nah, come on now. Y'all sound like some of these rappers, and y'all know half of these rappers don't even tell the truth when they rap. Nah, he didn't lose his soul. He good. If he thought he did, you got your soul back, and you good. You over here. You rocking with the family. You all right. You all right. You all right, going. It ain't nothing to worry about. You safe now, bro. Trust me. We gonna look out for you. We gonna hold you down. But also, you got to do some of the work yourself. Going. You gotta want to do better. You gotta want to do better. You gotta want to do right, and you gotta look in that mirror every day and tell yourself it's gonna be all right. That's what you gotta tell yourself every morning. I met some new people in my life. I met some new friends. I went to the No Doug Zone podcast and met some new friends. I'm gonna be all right. That's what it is, one day at a time. You're gonna slowly come back. It's not can't nobody ask you to change today. If somebody's asking you to change today, they're doing too much. But it starts today. It starts today. But everybody couldn't expect you to change today and then all of a sudden Monday morning you're a whole new person that, oh my God, I'm healed. You know, like those people who drink the water on them damn commercials and all of a sudden, oh God, I couldn't walk and now I could walk again. Oh, I'm healed. Like, nah, man, get the fuck out of here. No, no, no. Takes time. Takes time. You're gonna be all right. Get these likes up, y'all. What these likes looking like? Vay, what the likes looking like? If you're in the bushes, it's time to come out. You've been in the bushes too long. If you're in the bushes now, you should be having to go to the bathroom. You should be ready to do the number two. I don't need you in the bushes eating your damn sandwich and looking at me. Hit them likes. You know what I mean? Yeah, getting stronger, man. That's what we do. We a family over here. We will remain a family. Yeah, we all gonna stay solid with each other. The likes is good, Jay Bliss. Okay. Well, gone. I'm glad you feel that way, gone. I want you to not stay gone from here. I want you to come back, meet some of the brothers that's in here. You got brothers like Jay Bliss, all these other brothers that's in here. You got my brother Eric O, Josh Sanders. My other brothers are not here. Eric Jordan was here. DP Rocker, uh, my brother D Free, Seafood. They're not here. G5. These are brothers that we're gonna make sure that you link up with. They're not here right now. I mean, it is an early Saturday. All three of them have something possibly that they are doing today. They all are fathers, so they got things that they're doing. But I want you to link up with them brothers. When you come back here, I won't be back today. It'd be impossible. I'm not gonna do a second live. I'll be lying to y'all. I'm probably going to do some recording, and that's probably going to be it because I have two places I have to be today: a Christmas party and a birthday party. So I'm gonna be moving all around. Yeah, Illis, can you drop their links? Okay. Yes, you see my brother Eric Jordan, who has been a great supporter. He's a great dude. When I mean he supports fully. Eric Jordan, I texted you the other day too. I don't know if I might have disturbed you, but you asked me about the merch. I text you the prices. If you go to your if you go to your DM on Instagram, I text you it. So you just tell me what you want, and we'll go from there. You might have been busy because I think I tried to call you. Then I sent you my number. I sent you my number, so when you go check, it's in there. And anybody else that needs my number prior to you guys coming to New York or just needing it, period, holla at me. I don't mind people having my map. I don't just give it to everybody, but y'all family, so I wouldn't mind doing it. But going back to what I said earlier, man, people are just not solid. So that situation that happened was, it was, you shouldn't be surprised about anything, but certain things that do happen catch you off guard. And that was a situation yesterday that caught me off guard. And I'm like, huh? Where did that come from? Yeah, because I know you hit me up on IG. You hit me up and asked me something, and I got back to you on it. So if you go look at your DM right now, if you can, I text you the prices of everything. Yeah, today is day one. I'll be back tomorrow. Going. I think the only day I probably won't be back, well, Monday I might come back. But I know I'll be doing a live tomorrow. I'll be doing two lives tomorrow, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. So yeah, yeah, that's what we doing. I'm probably gonna hold on for 30 more minutes. I'm gonna give it about 30 more minutes to make that second hour, and then I'm gonna get up off here. Yeah, going, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. Like I said, you with a strong group of people. You'll be all right. We chilling. Yeah, again, smash that like button, get them likes up, like, share, subscribe. Yeah, it's a new day for gone. Yep. And eventually all that shit that you was going through, you're gonna leave it behind. But today's only day one. Smash that like button, Also, anybody, like I said, anybody interested in merch, coffee mugs, holla at me. We're gonna get something going. I was trying to put the website up yesterday, but I was like, shit, I'll just do it myself. It's too much. I told y'all before that's too much because people keep asking me about the website. I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and just do it myself. Oh yeah, definitely. You family now. You got the wrench. I usually don't do that for first timers. I've never done that for first timers for real. For me to do it, it had to be something about you. Because usually people gotta earn a wrench. Because now you got these channels that they just want to throw wrenches out to people, and these people don't even be deserving wrenches. And then the wrenches that they give out to the people turn around and start disrespecting them. Like getting a wrench doesn't stop you from trolling. I just want people to know that. Like there's got to be something solid about people, something that you feel about them besides them just coming to your show every day that makes you throw a wrench. Like, in case y'all don't know, and I'm talking about the people who like that don't know about this YouTube shit. Don't think that just because somebody got wrenches that stops us from trolling. You know how many channels got trolls? And I'm not talking about because they don't have a wrench. Even the ones who got wrenches, and they'll go out their way to disrespect the people who run the shows. That's crazy. And that's their fault because you need to stop just throwing wrenches to people because sometimes people got ways of getting wrenches. They come in and they be cool with it and then they just flip on you. Yeah, yeah, babe. Yeah. Play in my face and I'll take your wrench. Yeah, yeah. Everybody don't deserve that. Everybody don't deserve that. So just giving you a heads up that having a wrench does not stop people from trolling. You just got to know who you give it to or who not to give it to. A lot of the people who just give people wrenches just to give it to them, a lot of y'all deserve what happens on your channels. A lot of y'all deserve it. I've watched other people with wrenches flip out on other people with wrenches, and it's a whole bunch of chaos in the damn channel. So not only you got that, then you got the ones who don't have wrenches. They start participating in the bullshit, and it just be a whole bunch of chaos on the damn channel. Because people are not solid. They just not. I don't think I'm gonna stay until 10 o'clock. I said I was, y'all, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. I'm about to get Illis on the show. That's what I'm about to do. About to send Illis the link. Have Illis come up here and talk shit. Yeah, yeah, you definitely safe here. You safe here. I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. You in one of the safest places in YouTube community, and I'm not taking a shot at nobody, but I'm being real. You're in one of the safest places to be, and somebody can disagree with it. Somebody can say that's a lie. I know channels that's better. That's cool. I never said my shit was better than anybody, but I'm just saying this is the best place to be. Because people go, I know channels that's better. Okay, that's cool. If you know channels that's better, why you over here watching me? Take your ass to where you need to be. You know channels that's better because they bring a lot of drama, and that's what y'all asses like. Y'all a bunch of some of y'all a bunch of soap opera motherfuckers. That's what you are. Yo, Illis, come on, Illis. About to about to drag Illis up here, man. I need some of that Midwest energy up here. Yeah, you do yours for. Listen, when you go live, people could do a live for 25 minutes, anywhere from 25 to 40 minutes. Somebody could do a live if they want. Anybody. There's no such thing as when you do a live, it has to be 2, 3 hours. I've done lives where they've been when they've been about 30 minutes. If you could do a live anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes, that's fine. People think that to be successful, you got to come up here and do 4 hour lives. Well, it ain't nothing to really talk about for 4 hours. And if you're gonna talk about something for 4 hours. You got to make it interesting. A lot of people ain't making shit interesting. Like what I talk about really got to be valid for me to be up here. Yeah. No, I hear you. I hear you, man. Need that break. Christmas is coming up. So I'll be live on Christmas. I'll be live on Christmas morning, y'all. So y'all definitely can expect it's gonna be a Christmas special. Like Usyk, Crawford, and Davis. That's cool, Gone. That's cool. That's cool. Well, we have boxing conversations over here too. I didn't watch none of the fights last night. I wasn't really interested. I know tonight, um, but actually today, there's gonna be some. Oh, I'm sorry, Illis. Hold on. Hold on. I got you. Hold on. I got you. Hold on. I'm coming. Hold on. I'm coming. And it just is, I need bum ass phone's always doing something, yo. I swear. Hold on, y'all. I gotta do this over, y'all. Y'all give me a second. This thing's being like a pain in the ass for me today. Give me a second. Um, come on, folks. Come on, man. Uh, Illis. I seem to be having an issue. A second. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. My shit just did some whole other. I don't know what the hell that was. I apologize, y'all. I don't know what that was just now. Disconnected. Yo, DP Rush. Oh man, yo, DP, if you had you know. Yo, DP Rush. Yo, yo, DP Rockers. Oh, oh God. Oh God. Oh damn it. Damn it, yo, DP, stupid, yo. Oh my God, DP, what is the matter with you, bro? Oh shit. Hey, yo, I'm telling y'all, man. That damn DP, man, ain't got no damn sense, man. I swear to God, he don't, boy. Oh my God, that killed me just now. He said the link bill wasn't paid. Oh God. Yo, he said the link bill wasn't paid. Oh damn. Oh my God. Yo, Illis, what's your gram again? Send me a message. Because I think that's where the mix-up came in. Oh my God, yo. Yo, DP Yo, he got you know he can't pay the phone. Yo, oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. Yo, I'm not even playing with DP right now, yo. Oh God. That shit killed me just now. All right, Vay, I sent it to you. All right, yeah, I'm gonna send it to Vay and then she'll send it to you. What? Do what? Drop it in the chat? Nah, it's not happening. I never drop it in the chat. Yeah, that's definitely not happening. You know me, DP, I got rules. And there's too many when you do that, you leave it for the people in the bushes to come up. And I don't even want them backstage. I don't want them on my stage. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want them on my stage. Some people be like, some people could be like, oh, I don't mind because some people say they don't mind, but I mind. Oh, that's why, Illis, I did it all wrong. Well, no, I mean, there's stalkers everywhere, DP. You know that. I sent, yeah, I got it, I got it, Illis. There's stalkers everywhere, DP. You know that. You've been on this social media long enough. You know, there's people that pull up to your platform and they want, you send them a link. What you mean? You said what I do? What you mean, Vay? Nah, you know, people, you know, we've seen people, pull up to people platform. Send them a link, and you know, you put them on there, and then they start showing they peck of woods and all that. Like, you know me, I ain't never play all that. Oh, so what happened was her name is not Illis on there. It's something else, and I should know that. But I'm so used to calling her that, steady me putting what her Instagram name was. That's why I would have been sent it to her. So that was my fault. That was my fault. Yeah, you got to protect your. Listen, gone. You got to protect your peace, your space, and your surroundings. That's the three I always live by. So I'll never put my link out where, if people need it, it's either do your email or do your IG. And if you don't have IG, I'll take your email. But other than that, I'm. Yeah, yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. DP, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, they be, yo, Thomas, I see you, my BX brother. Yeah, they be weirdos on here, man. I'm protect my channel. I'm protected the best way I know how, man. People be weird. They be super weird. Oh man, DP had me dying just now, yo. Oh my god. I needed that laugh, man. I needed that laugh so bad. Yeah, man. They got my man BFTB like that. They got a couple people like that. That's why you gotta be careful. Yeah, you gotta be careful with these dudes, man. These dudes be certified weirdos. Yeah, DP, what up? What's up with y'all though? Oh my god.
The murder. You're too small. Can't fit my woman in the back of the jacuzzi.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell are you what the hell are you talking about, Free?
It's ludicrous.
Man, if you don't get your nasty fantasy ass out of here, man, what the hell wrong with
Your
you?
car too small. I can't fit my woman in the back of the jacuzzi. Get your paper up. Get your weight up. Tape up.
D Free, can you do me a favor? Can you send our good brother DP Rocker the link? He just asked for it.
DP Raka. Hold on.
Yo, you stupid, bro.
DP Raka.
Look, they said you're late ass. Nah, I told you he'd be busy. I hate when these weirdos be having these.
Where the hell is Rakim at? Rakim, did you change your daggone profile picture? I'm looking for Rakim. I can't find Rakim.
You know what's so crazy? I just went into an old message where I was looking to see if I can get him on, and that's crazy how you said in November 2023 you was like, "Oh, that's Rakim." I just literally looked at that message. That's crazy that you say that. I just looked at that as I was trying to see if I could find him.
Hold on, I gotta type his name in here. DP.
Yeah, Yeah, he talking about, yeah, just in case they go who Rakim. Talking about DP. Our man's in them. That's our man's in them. That
I'm gonna
is
have
our.
to do it another way. I gotta do it another way. Uh,
Classic. Yo, she's stupid. Illis, you stupid. Go back like babies and pacifiers. Old dirty dogs, no liar. I miss my man ODB, man. Promise I miss that
oh,
dude.
there you go. There you go. All right. All right. I just sent it to you, DP. Hold
ODB
on.
was one.
I know I got his number.
ODB was one of my favorite ones, man. Miss that dude. Shame.
Let me see you shake your rump. Oh, let me see you do your stuff. Fellas, grab it from the back and bump it. Just do it. I'm a little bit of Roxy. I'm a little bit of rock. No soul to soul. Big Daddy on Big and Bold. Old dirty
Yeah.
bastard across the
There she
globe.
go. Hey, what up, Bay? What up, Bay? What up? It's popping. Oh, Bay. Yeah, rest in peace, man. That was my dude, man. What up?
What was you up here cooking on this morning? I've been busy this morning.
Nah, it was just some bullshit that happened with me yesterday on another channel I should have never really been on, but you know how it is when you don't really find out that you're not that cool with people until you find out that you're not that cool with them if you get my lingo, you know what I mean? DP Rocker, what's up, my good brother?
What the deal, man?
Ain't shit, man.
What's going on? Hey man, have you spoke to Eric B since y'all split up?
Actually, bro, I'm going to see him July 9th. He coming down to Cincinnati, man. So I'll tell him you said what up.
Yo, free.
Yes, sir.
You a real funny dude, free. Really are, yo.
Yes, sir.
You're a funny dude.
Free saw the picture, man. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day. Free saw the picture, so he know what it is.
Oh my God.
But I definitely appreciate the compliment, homie. We know what it is.
What's up, DP? I ain't see you in a minute, man. I mean, I be seeing you in the chats, but how you feeling though, bro?
Chilling, bro. About to go punch this clock. I figure I'd come up here and chop it up with y'all for a few. Say what up to the chat, man. What you up here crying about this morning, man? What's thing got you all pissed off? What happened?
Oh nah, you know me already. Ain't nothing. Ain't never no crying. It's always talking to the people, man. It's never that.
Yeah,
Never
you know
that.
what I mean, dog. I'm just fucking with you,
Yeah,
man. I got to give you that New York shit right back at you.
yeah. Just talking to the people. We had a brother in here. I don't know if he's still here. Gone, but we was just talking to him and trying to keep his spirits up. You know what I mean? Because as men, we do go through things, and he was feeling some type of way about whatever he got going on in his life. And we just letting him know you coming to the right channel, man. You in a good place where we laugh and we make jokes, but we do care about how people feel. We always try to keep it respectful over here, but that's it. Just regular shit. You know what I mean? Nothing too crazy. Sometimes you got to address these lames too, DP Rocket. So I had to, address a lame from yesterday, but it's all right. We got it. We got it fixed. It is what it is. Everybody's not going to be who you think they are on these YouTube streets, and that's just okay, though. You know what I'm saying? That's something that comes with this shit. I always say you got to be strong and not weak-minded to deal with this shit because, there's a lot of people right now who probably don't want to see. They don't want to see D3 up here. They don't want to see me, G5. They don't want to see none of us, man. They're wishing us away every day. But what they fail to realize is that we meant to be here and we not going nowhere. And you don't have to watch us, and but some people choose to watch us. So how boring can we be? How trash could our content be if you're going out your way to come and check us? So it is what it is.
Well, my motto is, and it's always been like that in life, just don't entertain the bullshit.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Just don't entertain the bullshit. I mean, anybody who chopped it up with me and know me, man. I mean, I don't entertain the bullshit. I mean, that's
No.
life. I mean, you gonna have haters and you gonna have motivators and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's about what you choose to deal with. It's about what
Yeah.
you choose to engage in. And
Yeah.
now that we get ready to go into another year, I've always said how you end your year is how you should begin your year. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
So just engage in the bullshit. If you got to cut people off, even if people cut you off, it's look at it as a blessing. Like, okay, it's a reason why they cut me off, or it's a reason why I cut that person off. That's what you just got to do in life, man. And I'm speaking from experience because I done been through the shit.
Yeah. That's what I was just speaking about earlier. I said sometime rather if you remove yourself from people, or rather if they remove yourself. A lot of times it's a blessing, man. Um, God removes people out of your life that really don't have no purpose there in the first place. So it happens, and it's nothing to get up. It's nothing to get upset about. You know what I mean? The thing for the new year for 2026 is not to bring 2025 shit in. You know what I'm saying? So nobody should be bringing their new year in, talking some bullshit about that happened in 2025 that they can't benefit off. Because that's my thing. If we're talking about something that exciting happened or jokes that was made, that's something different. But when you talk about, yo, remember when you said this and that's the reason why I got mad at you, I don't want to hear none of that shit in the new year. I'm gonna just cut you off.
Well, just
It's
cut
just
them off. Right. Exactly. Just don't even deal with it. I mean, that's my point. Just don't even deal with the bullshit. I mean, people,
yeah,
you can't tell people how to act and what to say. It's up to you to like be when they talking or whatever they're doing to like fuck with you. Just see the play. Just see the
yes.
play, and you ain't even got to say shit. Sometimes everything don't deserve a response, man. You know,
Um,
I
I
done had
told
people mad at me, but think
yeah,
I give a
I
fuck?
told yeah, I told somebody that recently. I said everything doesn't deserve a response. Like, we come from that, where every time something happened, we used to respond to it, and then I realized responding, you don't need to do that all the time.
Nah,
Sometimes you can speak your mind, because responding to something and disrespect is two different things. And sometimes you can respond to something, but you can keep it respectful. And a lot of these dudes, DP, you've been up here long enough that a lot of dudes can't control their emotions. So sometimes what you say it could cost you, or it causes this big controversy where you have other channels talking. Because people love to see shit get stirred up. And they'll talk about it, rather if it's in the chats or the channels. Hey, I was over there this morning. You heard DP Rocker and No Duck Zone get into it? Oh man, that was amazing. And D Free, study him doing something. He sat there and entertained the shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like this is
right.
this is what's going on nowadays. I mean, it's crazy, man. So that's why I always tell people behind scenes, give me a phone call, talk to me, because one thing I'm not going to do is put a show on for these people. And it's always been like that. DP, you hit me behind scenes plenty of times, plenty of times. If you didn't like something, not so much of what I did, but if you didn't like something that you might have heard involving me, you would call me, and I'm like, yeah, that's what's going on. DP is, but it is what it is. We're able to remain on this YouTube because we all have been solid. Now we all are not perfect, but we all have been solid, and that's the reason why we are all lasting as long as we are. You know how many people, DP, they have came and gone. Some of them you don't even see anymore. They just disappeared. And then you got those who are just still trolling. Thank you, Eric Jordan. Appreciate you. So, it is what it is. No, my channel was never made for none of that. We have great times on here. We talk boxing, we talk rap, we talk movies, we talk about mental health, we talk about life. I always let them know it's bigger than boxing over here. Speaking of that, I wasn't even going to get into it because it didn't matter to me. But being that I'm not going to go live later, might as well address it down. Free, what the hell happened last night? What the hell happened last night?
Alicia put on a hell of a performance. I like what I saw from her. She learned how to pace herself. She was fighting a 12-round, 3-minute round fight. And she didn't look gassed not 1 second of that fight. She paced herself beautifully. Hats off to Derek James. I don't know what he did in camp with her, but whatever he did, it made a dramatic improvement in her performance last night, because the opponent that she was in there with was a girl that wasn't going to lay down. She kept coming at Alicia. Alicia caught her with a nice shot and dropped her. She got back up, kept coming straight back at Alicia, and Alicia boxed beautifully. Hats off to her, because that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see how is she going to look, because she got other people that's gunning for her now. And what we've been saying the last couple of fights prior to last night, she ain't been looking that great. And last night, she put on a hell of a performance. Now, if you're talking about the main event, the main event was cat and mouse. You had one person running the entire fight and another person that was trying to take his head off, and he finally got a chance to land a shot, and I think he broke his jaw and got him out of there in the 6th round. But man, that man Jake Paul was on his knees more than a Muslim at prayer time. Every time I turned around, Jake Paul was on his goddamn knees. I was like, dog, get off the floor. You keep going down to the floor. He pushed me down, nigga. You went down. Ain't nobody push you down. That man Jake Paul was scared for his life.
Time out. Hold on. Time out. He said that man was on his knees more than a Muslim.
No, the man hit the canvas about 8 times, and only 3 of them was called a knockdown. He hit the canvas like 8 times.
That's what Eric O said.
He tackled AJ. He tackled AJ like 4 times. I'm like, man, if you don't get your scary tail up, scared and shit.
Yo, oh my God, you a fool. He said he was on two more than
I'm just saying, though, that's what I saw. Hold on.
Oh my God. Yeah. I seen highlights on it on YouTube. Oh, Instagram, I should say. Because Instagram will show highlights. You know how Instagram is. As soon as something happened. Because I didn't watch it at all last night, y'all. I didn't watch it at all last night. I wasn't entertained, and I'm sorry. And my mind wasn't even boxing last night. That was the crazy thing. I wasn't going through nothing, but for some reason, my mind just wasn't boxing yesterday. I don't know what it was. It wasn't boxing yesterday. I don't know what it was. I just took the time just to chill with the missus. So, yeah. Boxing was the last thing on my mind last night. Last thing on my mind. I just wanted to sit back and I just wanted to kick it. Yeah, babe, he definitely did. He did more than lose. got his jaw broke. My thing is, it's just the thing that bothers me is, AJ doing that. What position does that put him in? That's what I want to know. I mean, who does he fight after this? I don't know. He made a good payday, I guess. I don't know. I didn't bother to watch it. So, no, it is what it is. Yeah, it wasn't on my mind last night, Jeff. I don't know. I know there's some boxing coming on early today. There's some boxing coming on early today. These two African, well, not African, but UK, London, whatever. There's some early on today, and then you got tonight. So there's boxing back to back today. So there's no reason why anybody should be like, yo, there ain't no boxing to watch tonight. There is plenty of boxing to watch today. I just won't be able to see it because I'll be moving around today.
My young boy did his thing in the first fight of the main card. Jamal from Oxon Hill, Maryland. That man put on performance.
A lot of people. I went to social media after his fight. People was like, "Yo," he's like, "Yo, my man, the truth." He's like, "My boy, the truth."
He had 130. He gonna be a problem. He got some things that he needs to work on. I mean, it didn't show in that fight, but if you know boxing, you noticed it. Like there was moments where he kept his chin in the air. He gonna need to learn how to tuck his chin. But he got all the tangibles. He got hand speed. He got power. He got footwork. He's a switch hitter. He could switch from southpaw to orthodox. He did it multiple times in the fight. But he gonna be a problem at 130. Once he gets some, because that was only his second fight. He had one fight, and he had one fight prior to that, and it ended in a knockout. This was his second fight, and they went the distance. But the guy that he was in there was 5-0 with 5 knockouts, so he was in there with another decent opponent for the level of opponents that he was getting at that time. Both of those guys are early in the game. So that was a good test for him. And like I said, he passed it with flying colors. He dropped the dude in one, I believe it was the second round. He dropped the dude. It might have been his third round, but he dropped him for a clean shot.
Besa, I need somebody to get this spirit off for free because they said you over here burping.
Burping? I don't know what the hell they talking about. They might be talking about my Bluetooth in my car.
Yeah, they said you over here burping.
Well, then you just say excuse me, nigga. If you hear me burp, just say excuse me. Y'all act like y'all ain't burped ever in y'all life. It's part of human nature. Everybody burps. Get over it.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you today, bro. I'm not doing this with you today. I'm gonna need you to chill, bro. I'm not doing this.
Let me put my AirPods in, cause y'all niggas crying.
I'm not doing this with you today, bro. I'm not doing Oh, Eric. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with them, Eric. Oh.
Yeah.
You
what's going on?
Bro, you need to get that looked at.
You said get the what?
Besa, you need to get that looked at. That's perfect. Oh man, y'all stupid, man. Y'all are y'all are stupid, man. I love y'all, but y'all stupid. I can't with y'all. AJ, bully out. Yeah, looking like he a bully out here. He just woke up from a knockout, and then I guess he got mad at Jake and said, "You gonna take this ass whipping? You gonna get these hands for me just waking up? You gonna get these hands?" Hey, Free, how his sister do last night?
Huh?
How his sister do last night? Um, the bomb.
Oh, she did great. I got the juices.
Okay.
She did great. She dominated her opponent as well. So I
So,
mean, it's going. I what they put on last night, I gotta see them in a matchup.
so you're convinced it'll be well. It'll be a great matchup. Now I'm really interested because I like Carolyn. I like that girl. I watched her before, so I'm not gonna say I'm not familiar with her. I probably never watched her as much as Alicia. I probably seen that girl maybe in 2 fights, maybe three the most, but I am familiar with her. And baby girl can scrap. I just never knew she was related to what you call it. I didn't know, but now when I look at both of them, they damn sure do look like brother and sister. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
they
never
they
knew that was,
they related.
I never knew that
Yep.
was his sister. That's crazy. That's a boxing ass family. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go back to watch it because, like I said, something was on my mind last night that not interest me in none of it, and I started to just surrender and go ahead and watch it. But there was something really on my like my mind just wasn't on boxing last night. It had nothing to do with me being a hater. It just wasn't there. I had a lot of other stuff that I was needing to think about. That concerns No Duck Zone, and I'm like, okay, because I keep telling you every
One
day,
one
thinking
other
how to make money.
one other thing that man Tyron Woodley is 0-3 in professional fighting, and he's been stopped in two of his fights. He need to hang it up because Anderson Silva hit that man with a vicious uppercut, and it was all she wrote. That man was done.
I seen the
Anderson
clip of
Silva
that.
caught that man.
I
Anderson
seen the
Silva caught that man,
I
and that
seen
was in the
the
second round.
I seen the clip of that. I seen the clip of that, and I said, "Come on, Tyrone. God damn.
No, my
Maybe
man
you."
Anderson Silva tapped his ankle and then caught him with the uppercut. I was like, oh, Anderson Silva, 50 years old, still out here playing games. That man tapped his ankle and threw that uppercut and landed. I was like, yeah, Tyron is done. He
He said
done.
he out here 50. He out here 50 years old and still playing games.
So, but I told BBO and them when we was watching it, they were like, how you think this fight gonna go? I'm like, man, Tyron look out of shape like a mug. I mean, he got muscles, but he looks fat. I was like, he getting stopped. They were like, you think he gonna get stopped? Man, that man out of shape, he gonna
Well,
get
I'm gonna
stopped.
be real with
Sure
you.
enough.
I'm not calling Anderson Silva a boxer, but even in the UFC, he always had hands. He always had hands.
I
Now
mean, right
he can
now,
always,
right now, he's 4-2 as a pro.
yeah, yeah.
Now he hasn't been in there
My
with no
brother, what up,
actual.
Fondo?
I don't know if he. Yeah, I don't know if he's been in there with an actual boxer. I don't know if all his fights been former MMA fighters. I'm not sure. I didn't look at all his fights. I know
Yeah,
he fought Jake
I'm not
Paul.
sure. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that either. But I tell you what, for Tyrone Woodley, you might want to call the real Tyrone and tell him to come on and help you get your shit.
Now that's the thing. Tyron Woodley he fought amateurly. Tyron Woodley is known for boxing. That's what he
Oh, see, I
was.
didn't know that, Erico. I didn't know he started out as a he started out as a boxer back in his days. See,
Yeah,
I didn't know that. It makes sense now because Silva got hands though. Even in
yeah, I
UFC, if
don't
you
know.
look at him,
Yeah,
he got
I
hands.
didn't know that about Anderson Silva, but I knew Tyron Woodley did. Tyron Woodley used to box. That's why I was like, why are you so trash? You used to box. You wasn't a grappler or a jujitsu fighter in MMA. You was more of a striker. You would you was beat your opponent on the feet. You wasn't a grappler or anything like that. You was a striker. So I was sitting there looking at him like, yeah, he's done
Yo,
done.
but why every time when your man Tyrone get hit, he fall the same way? Don't he remind
Because
you
he got
when
that Urkel Lubin shit.
Ivan Drago hit Apollo and you see how he fell? It seemed like Tyrone keep falling that same way.
He got that Urkel Lubin. He got that because he got that Urkel Lubin chin.
Don't do you know what?
I'm just saying.
Yo,
He do.
Eric O, stop playing. He called him Tyrone Khan. He called that nigga Tyrone Khan. He said he got that beer content, Tyrone Khan.
Now I wouldn't call him. I wouldn't call him Amir Khan because he don't go to sleep like Amir Khan do. But he do get rocked like Ursa Lubin though. He don't go to sleep like Amir Khan, but he get rocked like Ursa Lubin.
Yo, when I seen that fall, because like I said, the highlights, they gonna show it on Instagram. And I said, what the hell did Silver hit him with? I went
That
back to
man,
look at it again. I said, God damn, Silver, come on
that
now.
man he try to grab him. That man Ursa Silva just backed up. Next thing you know, he was grabbing Ursa Silva by the ankles. I was like, man, if you don't stop grabbing this man by the ankle.
Jones in his prime. Yeah, I remember that going. I remember when Anderson Silva wanted to fight Roy Jones, but Dana White was not letting that happen. I remember that time. Dana was like, nope.
He would have got slept by Roy Jones.
Dana White was like, nope. Even though it would have been a great payday for him, but it's not worth the risk. The risk is you going in there getting beat up.
Because at that time, Roy Jones still had his wits about himself. Anderson Silva would have been slept.
Yeah, he does gone, but he didn't have that. He didn't have that in them last 3 boxing matches he had, man. That was bad. At some point, somebody got to sit down with him and be like, look, Tyrone, I can see you working in somebody's corner. I can see you doing that. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to leave the sport for good. It's just on the competition level. No.
Man, I went out yesterday and bought Dream Christmas present. Oh my God. I didn't realize it was as big as it is. Man, Dream is gonna be lighting their ass up. I gotta make sure I get some batteries for it because it needs 6 AA batteries.
So
But
his beer going live.
I showed Vicky. Vicky started smiling. She was like, "Yeah, I better duck." I said, "I ain't gotta duck nothing. They better duck because I'm gonna be sitting right there with Dream showing them how to shoot it."
Yeah.
He's gonna light their asses up. His mother gonna say, "Man, I don't know who he gonna shoot." His mother boyfriend gonna say, "Well, I guess it's time for war because Dream ain't gonna be playing no games." I said, "Y'all already know."
Yeah.
Man about to light y'all up.
Y'all know how Big Dream do.
See,
That's
what
Big
I'm gonna
Dream,
do is
baby.
I'm gonna let Man open up all his other presents because if I show him that, he ain't gonna want to open up nothing else. So I'm gonna let him open up all his other presents, and then once he think he's finished opening up his presents, then I'm gonna bring that out. I'm like, Dream, you got one more present. He was like, No, I don't. Ain't nothing else under the tree. I'm like, Oh, hold on,
Uh,
I forgot to put it under the tree. He gonna see that joint. That man gonna go crazy.
yeah, man. Shout out to all the kids this year who think they're not going to have a Christmas. It's all right, y'all. Y'all gonna have a Christmas because thank God for them doing toy drives, man. Thank God. I see there's probably so many toy drives this year that it's crazy, man. And shout outs to everybody that's doing it too, man. Because for a lot of parents, it's hard for them to get out there and be able to get
Yeah,
their kids.
damn, they didn't put a lamp right there in the middle of the street.
Yeah, so shout outs to everybody who's putting a toy drive together.
Hey,
Shout
but
outs to everybody who did turkey giveaway.
that
Shout outs to everybody.
outside of the main event and daggone Jake Paul being ankle puller, um,
Yo,
that
stop,
fight
Free.
card was pretty decent though.
Stop, Free. He said
No,
besides it being an ankle puller.
dog. And when you go back and watch that fight, it lasted
I'm gonna
six
go back and
rounds.
watch it. I'm gonna go back and watch
Dog,
it.
count how many times Jake Paul was on the ground grabbing Anthony Joshua's ankle.
But the first
You
one
think
I
that's a
saw,
lot?
it was this one clip, like I said, they showed on Instagram where he kind of just like fell down, but he was holding on to his leg, and I'm looking like, Jake, what the fuck you doing? You holding on to
Well,
that man's leg for?
the man got hit with a hook to the shoulder. He grabbed Anthony Joshua, pulled Anthony Joshua down. Anthony Joshua didn't throw another punch. He pulled Anthony Joshua down. Anthony Joshua got up and the referee said timeout, you hit him low. We like, he ain't even throw no punch. What are you talking about? We looked at the replay, Anthony Johnson hit him in the shoulder. I'm like, dog, you gotta get hit extra hard to get hit in the shoulder and feel it in your nuts.
He said you got to get extra hard to get it. Yo, man.
The man hit him in the shoulder. That nigga grabbed his nuts. Somebody, he hit me low. I'm like, dog, he didn't even throw a low blow. He didn't even go to the body. What are you talking about? I'm like, referee, you are the worst. Because the referee was just sitting there watching Jake Paul hold on Anthony Johnson. Joshua looking at the referee like, are you going to break this up? This man is just holding me. He ain't doing nothing.
Remember, I always said that sometimes these refs want to be the stars. It's like, you know what I'm saying? They make it about them, and I understand they got a job to do, but damn, let the fight go on, man. Like, the fuck? I'm just saying.
People say, AJ should have been DQ. DQ for what? He ain't do anything.
Oh, I don't know. I have to go back and watch it. I don't know. I got to go back and watch it. That
man got hit in the shoulder.
I was totally against looking at it in the beginning. Like I said, boxing just wasn't on my mind last night. But and I don't want to sound like I'm jumping on the bandwagon, but it just wasn't on my mind. But I'm glad that two things happened. I'm glad that both of the ladies went out and did what they were supposed to do, and hopefully all roads lead to both of them seeing each other next year. Because when they was doing their back and forth at the press conference, I watched a little bit of that. I said, okay, this could get interesting. So
I mean, I watched the main event because I knew one or two things was going to happen. Either AJ was going to knock him out, or this fight was going to be fixed, and AJ let him go the distance. Because it was only an 8-round fight.
Yeah.
It was only an 8-round fight. And this man, from round 1 until round 6, this man, Jake Paul, ran the entire fight. He threw maybe a total of 17 punches.
Okay.
Total. I ain't say he landed. I said he threw a total of 17 punches.
Yeah.
In a 5.5 round fight. He threw a total of maybe 17 punches.
Mm.
That man ran the entire time. I was like, this man is just running. He ain't even trying to throw a punch. He's running.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna go back and
he caught AJ with a clean shot. And AJ just laughed at him.
Ooh.
Like,
what's up? My brother C Fool, aka the
Jake Paul caught AJ with a clean shot over the top, and right on the button, AJ laughed at him. AJ laughed at one point. AJ hit Jake Paul, and I guess something happened to the man's knee because he started limping. I was like, damn, this man he knocked the kneecap out of his ass. I was like, this man Jake Paul is getting beat up. He's literally getting beat up. This man ain't had no knees. He got hit in the shoulder, felt it in his nuts. He got caught with that last shot on the jaw and broke his jawbone. I like, yeah, this man getting beat up.
Hey, y'all wanted to see it. Some people wanted for it to happen to Jake. Some people wanted it. Some might people, you know.
But Jake. I mean, AJ. I ain't gonna say AJ curried Jake Paul, but I think AJ let Jake Paul run until he got himself tired. He was like, okay, you running, you gonna be tired. By time it's time for me to start stepping to you, you gonna be too tired to run. I'm gonna let you run right now. I'm just gonna throw a couple of jabs out here and throw a nice hook to keep you running. That man Jake Paul ran himself tired. AJ ain't even hit him that much before him to get tired that way. That man ran himself tired.
Yeah. When you in there with somebody like that and you ain't used to being in there with them like that, it's different. It's different. You used to running down on people and bullying them, and then you get a taste of your own medicine. It don't feel good. Don't feel good, man. You know? That's how it is, though. You know, Seafood, what's up? What's the deal? We all chilling
Everything.
up here. We all chilling, just talking, building. All right, I got you right now.
I didn't take it off.
Vay, you in here?
Yeah.
No, this is what I'll do. This is how I do this. This makes it much easier. Stay right there, Seafood. I just realized I don't have to go through all this extra shit.
Uh, uh, all right. Yeah, we go, man. All right.
I got you, Eric Jordan. I got you. Don't. All right, I got you, bro. I'll put that order in with my wife, and yeah, we'll go from there.
Seafood, hush your mouth up.
Damn, what did Seafood do? Seafood, I just
He
sent it
always
to you.
ask, he always asking for something.
Oh yeah, I just sent it to him. I just sent it to you, Seafood. Damn, he walked into a straight bullet. I'm like, what the hell, Seafood do? So he started whooping on Seafood. Poor Seafood didn't do anything.
Seafood always asking for
Nah, I
something.
sent the link to him already. He good. Because I realized I got my other phone and I could do it that way.
And I
The-
know that Jake Paul, Logan Paul came out and said Jake Paul had did his strengthening and conditioning with Seafood. That's why he was tired like that.
Wow. Wow. That's crazy. I can't hear you. We can't hear you, Seafood. You got to go out and come back in. You unmuted your mic, but I still can't hear you.
You gotta check your mic. Oh, I'm about to say check your
Yeah, I
mic
told
to
him.
make sure you got it set up on speaker. Because sometimes they be set up on phone and not speaker.
Yeah. Yeah. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. The grandfather of 50 Cent.
Yo, if I was trading Jake Paul for that, I would have did a 10 rounder and then had him running around like he was, and then catch AJ on the soft wall because AJ don't got a good chin. So,
Yeah.
but he looked good yesterday. He didn't
Hey,
do too
what I
bad.
will say, he caught AJ with a clean shot on the chin. AJ laughed
Yeah,
at him though.
yeah. But his feet weren't set, so he couldn't really do anything. But I think if he really wanted to make a statement because I'm pretty sure he was feeling a little nervous himself that um he could have pressured him the whole fight and then got him out of there. But I don't think he wanted to take that chance for him getting tired himself because of the bigger fight he got coming up. But
Yeah,
against what's his name? You know who looked
yeah.
really good yesterday, which was surprisingly to me, freaking
Alicia.
Bumgarner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
she
said
looked
that
real
earlier.
good.
Yeah, she paced herself beautifully. She
Yeah,
boxed beautifully, and she
yeah, she did.
wasn't burnt at the end of that fight. Whatever Doug James did, it definitely paid off. It definitely paid
Yeah,
off because this was a 12 round, 3 minute round fight,
right.
and they went the entire distance, and she didn't look gassed at no point in that fight.
Well, I mean, that's what steroids does to you. That's what
Huh?
steroids does for you. That's what steroids
Oh
do for
wow,
you. You don't get tired.
wow.
I'm still not convinced that she don't do steroids, bro. I'm still not convinced. They just probably find a better way to hide it. That's why I look at it. Cause she
Well,
looked really fresh. She got hit a lot. She got hit a few times too. Um, but again, I think I would like to see her fight the Dubois girl. I don't think the Dubois girl could really beat her, but I still would like to see it.
I don't know, cause Caroline Dubois, she can box as well, and she looked
Yeah,
good yesterday. She was the main event for the prelims on the YouTube channel, and she
yeah,
looked good yesterday.
yeah.
So
She did.
I
She
don't
did look
know.
good too. Yeah, she looked pretty good. But again, it's different when you got a formidable opponent in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Because right now they trying to, according to Amanda Serrano, they trying to make Alicia the next face of the next women's face of boxing right now. So that is the conversation, and that is the temperament for MVP. So I'm looking. Like I said, I just hope that she's really not on steroids because that would kill it in so many ways, bro. But if she's doing 3 minute rounds, you can't knock it.
well, the thing is, she ain't the only one, so I'm not just worrying about what she doing. There's a lot of them that's doing the steroids, so we will have to approach everybody with that. It's a lot of
That's
people that
true.
it's a lot of. So I'm not going to just target her because it's a lot of them, and they've been doing
Yeah,
it for
but
some years now.
yeah, I mean, it's been going on since probably even before we were born. The only difference is that these are the ones that are responsible in the light, like who are in the forefront of whatever it's going to be. But I personally, like I said, it's nothing better than a clean athlete, man. There's nothing better than that. They know that you didn't cheat to win. I mean, they still cheating in the amateurs and in the nationals.
My,
They
my
still
thing is
do a
this.
lot.
My thing is this. I don't get mad with the fighters. If boxing allow it and they don't do anything, and you think all you got to do is give them a 6 month suspension and that makes everything go away, that's boxing's fault. It's the powers that be that let these people get away with certain shit and let them come up with excuses. Oh, I rubbed something on my hand that I was putting on my dog and it got in my system, and that's why, man, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit.
Yeah, I know, but regardless of the excuses, there's a lot of money in it. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna say. I mean, if they let her get away with it, I hope that doesn't. Um, she doesn't do that anymore if she's doing it. But she definitely looked good yesterday. Like she really looked real seasoned. Her footwork was there. Her counter punching was very good. Her boxing ability was good. Her power was good. She's a very she's setting the temperament of how women should look in competitively to the men. You know what I'm saying? So I give her
Yeah.
props that she like that. She was starting to become my favorite fighter before the first allegation
And she's still
because
mine. I don't even let that bother me. I still rock with her, still going to support her. Because, like I said, there's a lot of fighters that, from Trinidad to Mosley, a lot of them, well, they had them same type of issues, and regardless, they still those guys are still my favorite fighters, still to this day. Now, when you constantly keep doing something, then that's when I'm like, I can't be a fan of that because I'm not a fan of
right,
cheating. If you keep
right,
constantly doing it, you look at somebody like Dillian White. This dude gets every opportunity, and every time I call him Mr. PEDs, he keeps doing stuff, and he always gets the opportunity to come back. That kills me. You look at Big Baby
right.
Miller, and then you go, I ain't got nothing against him. I ain't got nothing against homie, but how many times are you going to keep having the same situations? It's certain dudes I look at, and I'm like, come on now, you ain't learned.
No, listen, nobody's exempt from the conscious decision that they're making as well as the consequence. That's what
Yeah,
we have to factor in. It's not even about what I'm saying? Like it's not even about whether we're gonna hold them. It's about being accountable. They know what
yeah,
they're doing, but I look at it this way: every person that does something in a cheating athlete as far as steroids concerned takes an opportunity away from a person who's clean. Like that's how I look at it. You're not
yeah.
fighting fair. You're not doing it. You're not the natural athlete that's really putting the effort in. you're not doing as much as the next person who's really trying to establish themselves in life and feed their family and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I look at it that way. I don't look at it as, I mean, cheating is gonna happen in any sport, but there are some clean athletes that really do it. Just that if you're in the spotlight and you're gonna take some of that big money, I can't say I knock it because you can really kill somebody in this sport, man. Like that's another thing.
These dudes don't care though. These dudes don't, and it's nasty to think that you have to go through that to be successful. Because I always say it like this, and I see why certain fighters don't take certain fights because they really feel like I can't beat this person. I'd rather you avoid them the best way you can than to try to prove to the people I'm not a duck. So I'm gonna take this fight, but boy, I'm gonna juice myself up. I'm gonna make it look like, you know what I'm saying? And I'd rather you just not take the fight. People could call you a duck all you want, but I'd rather call you a duck than a cheat.
Yeah, but bro, you have to understand whether it's inhaled, injection, or pill, it's still morally wrong because again, you're discounting another athlete who's putting the work in. We're talking about a contact sport. Therefore, I'm telling you, if anybody does that against me, bro, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be different. You gotta understand. You understand the jeopardy you put another person in doing that. Why should you win? Why should you not be held accountable for what you did wrong, bro? They doing it in the sport and the amateurs and in the pros with just making bad decisions. That's cheating too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
The thing is, if the powers that be allow it, Seafood, what can we do? If they allow it, and what can we do? You know what I'm saying? And it's nasty because certain people, everybody in boxing that does it, for the people who do it, don't all get treated the same. You know what I'm saying? The consequences is different for a lot of guys. Some guys get 6 months. What the fuck is 6 months supposed to be? What's that supposed to do?
It's the money, bro. It's not even the consequence. The decision, the judgment, it doesn't supply the means of the intention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people doing it for a spot, man. I mean, everybody that's doing it consciously, that's real sucker shit. But I can't knock. I don't know what they're. I mean, there's still no excuse, regardless of whatever it is. There's still no excuse for it. But I can't knock them making that type of decision to get ahead in life. I mean, it is what it is, man. It's already hard for us just being who we are.
Exactly. So that's why I always tell people some of the things that we talk about in boxing. Let me tell you something. There's a lot of shit that was going on before any of us even thought about becoming boxing fans. There's a lot of shit that's been going on. And if the power, like I always say, and I know people might get tired of hearing it, but if the powers that be allow this shit, rather if it's amateur or pro, I mean, this is why people give up on boxing and walk away from this shit.
Right, but look at guys like talented guys like Inoue. Inoue's a very talented fighter, but that dude takes steroids. Their country's known for that shit. That's why, you know what I'm saying? Like that dude. But I can't knock his skill, but he takes steroids. You know what I'm saying? Any sport, not just boxing, but any sport. Baseball had a lot of it too, man. Like it was crazy.
You know what though? And I know this was a movie. I know this is just a movie, but it was kind of real life, and it should have made a lot of people think. When you saw Rocky getting ready to fight Ivan Drago, and you see what he was doing, getting them needles in them, that shit made you think about fighters that was far away. You like, I wonder if them dudes is really over there doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
they really shooting themselves up with something.
No, they do that. The stuff that you see them do in the movie is because they got word of what's actually going on, so they put it in the movie. They didn't just put that in the movie just to put it in the movie. They heard of fighters doing that.
Yep.
That's crazy.
That's why I say a lot of this stuff we see in the movie is a lot of stuff that's already actually going on. That's where they get. That's where they get the ideas from the movie. That's where they get the ideas from.
There is, exactly. There is a reality to it, and it's sucked that. I mean, every show is an emulation of a fraction of the truth. You know what I'm saying? They do that across seas and stuff like that, but a lot of people don't say nothing because of the money aspect, the generation. Like the paper makes them change their mind. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't knock a person that talks shit if they can back it up, right? But if you're dirty talking shit, then I definitely don't have no respect for you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I just can't sweat the like my biggest thing is with Baumgartner is the fact that she's looking good and they try to market her really like top notch female. She's gonna inspire a lot of people. But if she's cheated, yo, I hope she gets knocked the fuck out for cheating.
Well, we can't just keep that energy with her. We got to keep them with a lot of them that's like that.
Yeah, but
All of them.
I'm gonna talk about the
All of
ones
them.
that we know about. I can only speak about the ones I know about. You know what I mean? Listen, there's a ocean filled of athletes that do it. An ocean, but a lot of
Exactly.
them don't have the popularity name. They don't have
But
the fame to the
I
name.
mean, rather if I know you or not, the rules go for you too. If you out there doing it, I hope your ass fail. I
Right.
hope you
I
fail in
agree.
life. I hope you
I
fail
agree.
because what you're doing is you're playing with another man or another woman's life. One
Right.
punch,
I agree.
one punch can either turn you into a vegetable or that could be it.
Yeah.
That's why I be going at a lot of people that be acting like, oh, this person said, oh, this person cheated, and this and that. I'm like, y'all act like this is something new. They've been cheating in boxing for years before you were
Right.
born, before
Give me
your
a second,
parents
y'all.
was born.
Right.
This
Right.
ain't nothing new.
Right. But think about it. A lot of us didn't have the education that we have now on steroids. You know what I'm saying? Like it really does make a difference in your performance. Like it really does. It doesn't make you a better fighter. It just makes you more. It makes you more have a little bit more endurance, a little bit more. You take a
Steroids,
little bit more punishment than most people can, and I think that's yo. They've been doing this since the film was black and white. Since TV was black and white before color even
yeah.
came in.
People act
You know
like
what I'm
the
saying?
steroids just came out. Steroids been
Yeah.
out since I was in grade school. I used to
Right.
see.
Yeah.
I used to see. I mean, you got to remember. I think it was either Lou Ferrigno or it was Arnold Schwarzenegger. They was
Yeah.
in bodybuilding competition and they was accusing the other one of using steroids. I can't remember if Lou Ferrigno was accusing Arnold Schwarzenegger or if it was vice versa. But they was accusing one or the other for using steroids, and that's back in the early '80s, in the late '70s, early '80s when they was in bodybuilding. That's when steroids was around back then. So it just got even more pronounced now, but it always been out. It was out, like I said, since I was in grade school. So this ain't nothing new. People knew
No.
about steroids I mean, since I've been alive, people knew about steroids.
Yeah, it ain't nothing new.
Uh,
You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing new. So I don't want people to seem like we up here talking about it. Oh shit, I didn't even see that he fell off. I don't want people to think we sitting up here talking about it as if it's new to us. It ain't new to us. That shit been around before any of us became boxing fans. Seafood, you got to go back out and come back in, man. I don't know if you on mute or whatever. Um. So yeah, it ain't nothing new to us.
that's what
We
happened when Seafood riding around in a 600 Benz and talking on a Kmart red light special phone. The Benz don't pick up the phone signal
oh,
all the time.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
You can't put a 1990 cell phone on a 2024 Benz. They ain't gonna pick it up. I'm like, man, I don't know. I don't recognize that shit.
Yo, what is the matter with you, Free? Free's a menace. Boy, I promise you, you're a menace, boy. He's still going out.
Oh, no, you think I'm playing that daggone Benz? Don't recognize that daggone cell phone.
Hold on, let me see something. Oh no, he not on mute. So that's just his phone.
Now, people, go to your mic and make sure that the mic is on speaker. Because sometimes you gotta make sure that the mic is picked up because I have to do that sometimes when I come in. I gotta make sure my mic is picked up because yeah, I'm like I see you talking, but I don't hear nothing. Now I gotta switch it over.
Oh. What about now?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
good
now.
now?
All right,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I had to put on default setting. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
listen, bro.
that's okay.
Yo, that's funny, D3. But that's funny. Yo, but but if it's not one thing, it's another. But I'm just glad. I know a lot of people was like, finally, Jake Paul got his judge too, got his jaw broken or whatever the case may be. He'll be back though. He ain't gonna be out of the game.
I put it this way. I'm glad it wasn't Deontay Wilder because if it was Deontay Wilder, that would have been the end of women boxing because Deontay Wilder would have killed him.
Yeah, yeah.
Not
Yo,
killing fool.
yeah, he
Jesus.
would have really murdered. I like I said, I don't think AJ looked. I mean, he looked good against Jake Paul, but you know what I'm saying. I know that if he fight a real formidable opponent, he's not gonna look like that. And he did what he did what he had to do against soft opposition. But like again, it's
Yeah, and you got
you
to
know a lot of people.
you got to think about it. Daggone Jake Paul was able to land a clean shot on AJ. If that was a real
Yeah,
professional
a
fighter,
real fighter. Yeah,
AJ might have been that. He might have been laying on his back.
yeah. Yo, did you hear that? Yo, Free, did you hear that thing about De La Hoya talking about he'll think Jake Paul will be a world champion in 2 years? I was like, this guy's
Yeah,
killing me with
I
this
saw
statement.
I saw that. I saw that. Only way Jake Paul will be a world champion in 2 years is if Jake Paul fight Jaime Magia or
Right.
Zerto or somebody like that.
right, right, exactly.
Fight fight one of Oscar De La Hoya fighters. That's the only way he gonna be a pro. I mean a champion. You gotta fight one
I
of
can't,
Oscar De La Hoya fighters.
yeah, because he's not going through no ranking system. I understand he's fighting at certain things to get the experience of not going through no wear and tear, no harsh wear and tear. I mean, I get that part of it. But as
Now,
far as
I
like,
told people. No, I
mm,
told people what was going to happen when you saw Jake Paul in there with Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury is
right,
not a good fighter. He's a low level C level opponent, and he got beat up by Tommy Fury. That's how I knew Jake
right,
Paul wasn't going to win this fight. I'm like, there's no way in the world they're going to have Jake Paul win this fight, and he got beat up by Tommy Fury. It's not going to happen.
I mean, Anthony Joshua's defense is horrible. Like he really has no defense. He showed me that in this
None,
fight. His defense is
none,
suspect, bro. Like, ooh.
none
Sheesh.
whatsoever.
Yeah, and I said any formidable opponent, well, you got a good quickness to go inside of him and shade on him. He's done, bro. He's lucky.
Yeah,
He's that big.
he's going to
He's
sleep
lucky
if
he's
he get
that
in there
big.
with anybody. He going to sleep if he get in there. That's the reason why he hasn't fought Wilder yet.
Yeah, I know. I mean, he might be able to take Wilder now, because Wilder's a little suspect too.
He still don't want no
Uh,
PC with Wilder. He still don't want
no,
no PC.
he might be able to take Wilder now, but if Wilder land a clean shot like Jake Paul did,
Listen,
oh,
if
Anthony
that was the
Joshua's done.
if that was the case after the Furies fights and after the what you call it fight, he would have called him out. He still don't want no parts of he can't even sit on the same stage and really look Wilder in the eye, man. Being
No, he
around
can't
Wilder makes
because
him
he.
uncomfortable. Being
Yeah, you're
around
right.
Wilder makes him uncomfortable. Being around Wilder makes him uncomfortable. I'm telling you, the looks that he be having,
Yeah,
like I don't give a fuck who he lost to. I don't. I'm good. I'm good.
yeah, yeah, right. Now, I just think that I always thought AJ was a suspect fighter anyway. I never really was into that guy. I thought he was a big for nothing, honestly. He doesn't show no real skill. But, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He did what he did against Paul. He made 50 million, if not more than that. Kudos to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
from what I heard, he got 80.
yeah, 80, whatever it is. I
God
mean,
damn.
yeah, we definitely doing something wrong. We definitely doing
Yeah,
something wrong, and we
Definitely
just
doing something
making
wrong.
3 figures, 4 figures, 5 figures. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Gee,
I blame Seafood because Seafood was in the daggone boxing industry. He ain't telling us what we need to do. I blame Seafood.
yeah.
Listen, I would have had Jake Paul with a tight guard and staying in his chest. Get that guy tired. Just try to work on your defense. If you had defense, you know, it's good for him to go that many rounds. I mean, it says a lot about his conditioning because he did move a lot. You know,
It
but
shows
I just can't.
a lot about Anthony Joshua as well.
Yeah, because he don't know how to cut the ring off. You know what I'm saying? Like let's get into it. Let's get into it. A guy with that much experience, he should have been out in 3 rounds, if that long.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said they asked me before the fight. They were like, "What you think happened in this fight?" I said, "Anthony Joshua in 3 rounds." And when
Yeah.
I saw that joint go past 3 rounds, I said, yeah. Anthony Joshua, one or two things. I gotta say one or two things. Either Anthony Joshua is carrying him, or Anthony Joshua is pretty much done for. Pretty much done for.
No, he's. I forgot who he fought. I said he's a shot fighter. I know when McClain was on Instagram, and I said it, and everybody jumped on me when I said that. I said, "Yo, I'm telling you, he's
Um,
done." I
I did
forgot
say
who
that.
he
I
fought.
said Anthony. That's why when people said they wanted to see Anthony Joshua and Wilder, I said, for what? Both of these
Yeah,
guys
for
are
what?
done.
Yeah, they
Both
done,
of them
bro.
are done. They're like, I still want to see it. I'm like, dog, you looking at two. That's like watching daggone Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis fight right now. They done.
Yeah,
People just
yeah, they
want to
done.
see it so they can jump on people's channels and argue about what they saw. It's not so much about seeing the fight. It's also just being a part of a conversation. That's what a lot of these dudes like to do because they can sit there and tell you that they watched it and then tell you some different shit, and then you're like, "What fight was you watching?
Right,
What fight was you
right,
watching?" Because
right.
none of that shit that you describing happened. So we must have been watching two different fights.
Hey,
That's
look,
all.
I honestly at this point in life, I just really want to see the most entertaining fights, and mostly with the up and comers with the guys in their prime. I like to see the matches in their prime instead of waiting forever for something like that. Other than that, I'm
I
game
don't.
for almost
You
anything.
know what? The way I look at it like this, I don't wait for anything. Whatever boxing gives you, whatever is given, rather if you
Right.
like it or not, it's gonna happen. It's up to you to support it, and to watch it if you want. You know what I'm saying? So I
Is
always
it
tell
is,
people,
is there a fight coming on tonight? Is there something coming
yeah,
tonight?
there's actually one coming on earlier today. Well, maybe this afternoon, I should say. These two guys from I think they're from the UK, London, whatever. But I know they fight on the zone. And then tonight, we got our boy Price.
Oh yeah, listen. I'm gonna tell you right now, that guy Price fighting, he's not bad, bro.
I know
Even
Michael
though
Coffey. I'm familiar. I'm familiar with Michael Coffey. When I first
right,
got into podcasting, I used to be on the show with these other people, and they had him
right,
as a guest, and I was able to talk with him and build with him. But it's been a minute. I've seen him. He only had
yeah,
two losses. Two losses. His two losses, for what I know, he might have another one, but I know his main two losses was against a guy named Johnny Rice. That they will not. They just seem not to. Boxing seemed not to give that guy no opportunities because nobody seems to fight him. But Johnny Rice, if y'all look him up, he was pretty good. But he got his two losses with Johnny Rice. But other than
Yeah,
that,
oh, okay,
Michael
I
Coffey's
watched
good.
both of them. I watched. Yeah. Now, don't be surprised if Michael Coffey catch him with a big shot. What I will say is Michael Coffey, he has tendency to gas out. He will gas out. So
yeah,
you're
I know.
you're
That's what
he's
yeah,
going
And
he's going to
I agree.
and
probably
not to
going to
pick.
pick him up in the second half. He's going to have
Right,
to avoid it because Michael
Yeah,
Coffey going to throw some big shots. He's going to have to avoid
yeah,
the big shots early
yeah.
and then
yeah,
And,
catch him in the second half.
and from us being in the gym and I don't want to, because I'm still giving Michael some props, so I don't want to be like I'm making it about favoritism. But Price Teller's the last guy you want to be in the ring with and be tired.
Listen, I
Just
moved with
saying.
that guy. I moved with him myself,
Yeah.
and I'm telling you, that guy can fucking punch.
Like,
He's a big body. Like you go in there with him, he's a lot bigger in the ring than he is, like you said, next to
yo,
him.
you remember how George Foreman was beating up on Joe Frazier? He kind of brings that kind of energy sometimes.
Right.
He kind of does that shit, and that shit was. We talking about George in his younger days, Afro, intimidating,
Right.
scary motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's the type of energy he brings. But listen, Price will tell you, you can get tired with me all you want. It ain't my job to see if you can catch your breath.
Right.
It's my job to knock the breath up out of you. But it's gonna be a good scrap. When I first heard he was fighting Michael Coffey, I was like, you know what? I like this. I like this one. This is gonna be pretty interesting. It's gonna be interesting one tonight.
I'm looking forward to this.
I wanted to talk to him before he went out. I wanted to talk to him before he went to the Michael Coffey, but I just never got a chance to. But as soon as he get back in New York and he gets comfortable and he gets relaxed, I'm definitely gonna have a conversation with him. I'm hoping I could catch him over there with you, Seafood. Because I don't know exactly where he trained at.
You see how Seafood be doing? Seafood got quiet and disappeared when you said that. He didn't want to answer that question. See what I'm saying?
I don't even know if he can. I don't even know if he can hear us.
Huh?
Oh, there you go. He can't hear us.
I'm here. No, I was in the car. I had to switch it to the phone instead of it was still tagged to the car.
I said when he gets back to New York, I don't know if he's gonna be training over there where you at, because I don't know where Price be going. Price.
No, his last sparring day was at our gym. He sparred 10 rounds.
Is he over there training with y'all, or is he just going?
No, he came for sparring. He trains in different gym. I don't think there's like one set gym that he trains in, but he goes all around for sparring. But he came one of the last days. I think the last day his last sparring day was at our gym. So he came in there, did 12 rounds, 10 rounds, and he sparred one guy that was in the crew. That was some good work for him. I'm not gonna be frank. Yeah. He should if he can weather the first 3 rounds of this guy, because this is supposed to be a step-up fight for him, he should do very well. How you doing?
Yeah.
No, she didn't recognize me, probably. How you doing?
I'll reach out to him when I get a chance. I'm gonna reach out to him and holler at him. Look, y'all, I gotta take this down.
Yes, ma'am.
I got some moves I gotta bust.
Oh,
I got a Christmas party to attend to today. I got other things to do. Shout outs to y'all on this Saturday. Like I said, I will not be live later. I got stuff I gotta get into. So I'll be doing some recordings, and just check my YouTube shorts. Check that out. So I'll be back, as far as that, when you see me post up. So y'all know, if I don't talk to y'all again, I love y'all. I love all y'all. And
so I'm trying to lie.
Hold on. D-Freeze back, so I can't go just yet. Hold on. D-Freeze back.
Oh.
He is back, right? Hold on. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, yeah. So, like I said, man, it's gonna be good tonight. It's gonna be real good tonight. Everybody just enjoy the rest of their Saturday. Like I said, I will not be live. I will not be coming back to go live today because, like I said, it is a busy day. Christmas party I'm heading to, then a birthday party. So it's a lot of shit going on today. But
how long you stay in the thing yesterday? A while?
Maybe another 45.
Yeah, so I will be I'll be running around, but y'all will see me when I post up. But I want to tell all of y'all I appreciate you guys continuing to support the channel and all. I'm definitely gonna get up with a lot of y'all later. I'm gonna catch up with all y'all later, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna holler at you. I'm gonna call you later, actually, Seafood. I'm gonna call you later.
Hello?
I'm gonna call you later. You heard me? Yeah, so I'm gonna hit y'all later. Yeah, I'm gonna do it now. So make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Appreciate y'all. Remember, protect your peace, space, and your surroundings. Everybody be safe today. Y'all know what it is. It's the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go.